Ow, 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 ow. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Well, almost Friday. We have a big day today.
Thursday.
Yep. Thank you, Morgan. We have a big day today. Bob's Movie Club's coming up.
God.
Everybody finish all their homework and get it all done?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right, 6 a.m. Yesterday was like a perfect day.
Oh, before you say another word, not to cut you off, finally we've got that East Bay sunrise happening right now.
Oh.
Like, I don't know what's going on that way, but that
Yeah,
way
it's
on my
murky
drive
that
in
way.
the East Bay, it was that
that
orange over the hillside kind of low burn thing happening, and I was just thinking, oh, it's going to be epic. So I hope you get to check the...
And the longest day of the year is not for another 6 weeks.
I think it's
5 weeks.
It's over a month, yeah.
Yeah.
June 21st or somewhere in that area.
It is kind of fun. Like there's a time of the year when we're coming in and it feels like a normal job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, it's almost light out. And then there's midwinter. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark.
Speaking of, and I wrote a note and then I don't have it in front of me. Somewhere in Alaska, the sun set for the last time for like 85 days. Yesterday.
It's rough.
Like, sun goes down, and it reminds me of that True Detective. Not True Detective.
Yeah, Night
It was
Country.
True Detective.
Okay.
Yeah, the ice one.
Just that whole, it's just dark.
Yeah. It was
For a while.
Last sunset tonight. I know. And then even then, like, it's probably only just been barely peeking over the top of the planet for, it's just, and then there's that time of year when the sun's always up.
Well,
Right.
that's
so weird.
That's what it is now. The sun's always up.
No, it just set.
No, the last sunset was yesterday. It won't sunset again for another 84.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
In the
It
summer.
was- I see.
Oh, I
it's the
misread it.
opposite.
Yeah, so that's their
yes.
last sunset. Now they don't get a sunset again for 84 days.
Oh, okay. All right. So it goes
That's
bright.
so weird.
Yeah.
It
All
is
right.
so weird.
It was a
so
post
weird.
on Instagram, actually, that I saw, and I was like, oh, I got to remember that.
They
But I
call it
didn't
the
get back
midnight
to-
sun.
Land of the Midnight Sun. When I was in Iceland in 2011 or something like that, that was one of the weirdest things that I noticed. Just being at that latitude was because we were there in April. So not the solstice, but the equinox, the spring equinox, whatever it is, right? Where there's, equal times day and night. The sun never got more than 18 degrees above the horizon. Like you're so far north that every satellite dish, you know how satellite dishes are pointed in the sky and they're supposed to point south and but they're pointed up and slightly to the south. These ones are pointed like straight down toward the equator, like down almost. It's such a weird, and the light is so odd. Like there's always a long shadow beside you. It's noon and you're like, damn, that sun just never gets up over you. So funny. Yeah. Also very friendly cats.
What?
In Iceland, there's cats everywhere.
Like they just have a cat problem.
I don't know if it's a problem or not, but you're walking
That's like
around
Hawaii.
Reykjavik, which is like the big city there. It's not that big. And, you've been to Iceland too?
Yeah, I went in like 2017 or 2018.
It
in
is.
October, though.
It's definitely like a time to go. It's definitely, you go.
It's a unique place.
But then I was like, well, seeing
saw
that.
it. It's very
crossed it
small.
off the list.
I mean, you
Did
can
you
drive
go
across
for-
the whole country in one day.
Yeah.
Was it an EDM festival or?
No.
Oh.
Why did you go?
Just for fun. I went with a group of like 12 people.
They were like, we're going to go to Iceland.
Yep.
And
I
you went,
said,
I'm in.
a planned trip, sign me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you go to that Blue Lagoon?
I did.
Did you get your hair wet?
Yes, it was horrible.
It's awful. My hair, it was 6 months later before it recovered. It turns your hair into hay. For me.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying to remember.
I jumped. I'm like, well, I'm going for it. I went right in, and then later that day, it didn't matter how much conditioner I put on. I could not pull a comb through it.
Maybe I didn't get my hair wet then.
How
'Cause
about
I think I would remember that.
when you turn the faucet on, it smells like eggs.
Oh.
You know what? My favorite part was they used geothermal heat for everything. So it was October. It was a little chilly. So all the floors were heated. The walls were
And
heated. Everything was heated
it's
just
free.
because it was convenient. Yes.
It was like I don't know, they all paid their taxes and they all get free heat from geothermal. And that's, apparently there's these lava tubes that you can go take tours in too.
You didn't do that?
I did do that.
Oh, okay.
But the lava tubes apparently go all the way down out into the water. So and that's why I think Vic means smoke. Or so there's Reykjavik. There's actually a town called Vic. And then, so you look out in the water and there's like these plumes of, not smoke, I guess it's steam, but there's just like plumes of steam coming out. And it's just, it's one big volcano that you're on.
One of my favorite things I've ever done in my whole life was when I was in Iceland. We went to a little town called Steam Valley. There's no way I'm going to remember the Icelandic name for it, but look it up if you're ever going there. It was so cool. Very small. There's nothing, right? It's just grass and hills. But you take a small hike up to this river that's heated. I mean, naturally. What's that called?
Like a hot spring?
A hot spring. Thank you. And it's so clever. They set it up. They put a bunch of rocks in different rows to create like little individual tubs. So us and our friends, we hiked up there with a case of beer and we sat in this natural hot tub with the crisp fall air. It was so delightful. My favorite picture of Susan and I ever is from that trip.
Oh.
We're like sitting there in the hot spring with our gold beers.
That's crazy.
Do you have it framed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do?
And actually, Susan brought it to our engagement as like a nice little thing for, to be.
Remember how much fun we had in Iceland? Let's get married.
Because it's always been my favorite picture. It's in the cutest frame you've ever seen. And we lost it after the engagement. It didn't make it home with like the basket and the keyboard and the champagne and stuff. And we had two friends who were helping us with it, with the engagement. We contacted the photographer, nothing. And then 1 month ago, we get a text from our one friend who helped, and he said, "You guys are going to kill me. I just found this in some bag." And it was our picture. And I was so upset. I thought about it all the time because it sits right in our living room. And every so often I'd turn to Susan and be like, our picture, it's gone. I'll never be able to find that same frame.
Okay, go home and take a picture of that picture.
I will.
Well, I guess you're not going home today.
No, but
Do you have that photo with John? Do you have a photo?
I have a photo I really like with me and John. My mom took it. Me and John were, I think we had just found out we were pregnant, and we were walking on the beach. I don't know which beach. You could probably tell from the rocks. But my mom had snapped a picture of us from behind, and we're kind of like looking at each other, and we've just found out we're pregnant, and we're, and it's not like a particularly flattering one, but I just like every time I see it, I'm like, oh, little Riley was in there.
Little Riley was in there.
Do you have a picture like that?
Yes, we went to Nicaragua a long time ago, before kids.
Yeah.
And
this was when she came home and was so sick.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that was Mexico. She ate a pear on the way out. And was so sick. The whole trip was a nightmare.
Mm.
And we're trying to get her things from the we were in Mexico City, and I'm like, Alka-Seltzer? Pepto-Bismol? And they're looking at me like, they point to the, what if we have it, it's over there. All right. Like I'm just trying to.
Just find something pink.
My lady wants to barf, and she's laying on the floor in an airport in Mexico City. So whatever you got.
All right, so you're in Nicaragua.
We're in Nicaragua. There's this house sitting on top of this place that a lot of people stay at, and it's a restaurant, but it feels like you are at the end of the earth, this spot. It's like we drove for hours on roads, then another 2 hours on dirt roads to get to this place where we vacationed, and we were surfing, and you get around by boat. We're watching the sunset. I don't drink, so I'm not having a drink or anything, but I'm watching as the sun's, and the missus goes, I got to get a picture of this. Stay right where you are. And she runs over, and she's good at like positioning the camera and setting the timer. And then she runs back around and gets in position. And I hadn't moved an inch.
Good job.
But the picture totally reminds me of this time when we were at the end of the world.
Mm.
It was like, there's nothing out there. And it's just us two. There's
For
no
thousands of miles.
there's no people walking in the background. There's no fences or signs that say beware. Like it's just there's nothing. It's really cool. And that's framed in our house. Right at the edge of the stairs. It's framed and put up. It's cool. It's a cool photo. And it has that you have that memory, right?
Yeah.
Right when you see
Brings
it,
you
go,
right back to it. I hate to ask, but Maddie, do you have any photos like that with you and your wife?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just knew that there had to be one.
Maui sunset, which is the best sunset in the world. And yeah, it got a little water damaged when I moved. So maybe that's a sign of something. I don't know. It's pretty good times back then.
Places like that, though, Hawaii, that's one of the places I feel like you go to
Love
sunset and everyone's gone to sunset. Like it's a movement.
Yeah.
Everyone's
We
out,
all head down
everyone's
the
taking
beach.
pictures. You know, the doobage is lit and the drinks are out, and it's just like, here's how we start the night. Every night with a good sunset.
And you always get that last sunset when you're on the island and watch it go down.
And then you leave the next day.
Then you leave the next day, and then
she leaves
then
you.
she leaves you.
Oh, Jesus.
Maddie.
You know, so many good times though. We really enjoyed that island, and
Maybe you should take her back there to see if you can rekindle it.
the worst part is Facebook memories.
Okay.
They keep
This is
popping
getting
up,
really depressing. We're going to take a break.
reminding me of the good times.
Yep.
In my face.
KLLC HD1, San Francisco, Sarah
did
Vinnie.
this.
I
You
did. You
turned
know
that
what? It's
direction.
true. I mean,
It's not his fault.
blame it on me. The video for this song just hit the billion
I'm just gonna
mark.
go drink some bleach.
No, don't do it. This one just hit a billion. A billion on, I think it's on YouTube, the video itself. We'll be right back. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Vinnie went into the bathroom during that song, so I was like belting it out.
Oh, good.
Just, the whole hype.
And
It's
did Bob
fun.
get all that on video?
I doubt it. I was just sitting here singing it.
Oh.
But it's funny because I was like, oh, I'm not going to bother Vinnie with it. I try to like keep my singing on the down low in here.
Oh, you do?
Because it's constant.
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
I'm belting it out. Maddie's always like, "You're such a good singer."
No,
You got to practice that Gracie Abrams song.
I don't think it's right for me.
Oh,
I
all
would
right.
love to
Well,
sing
pick a
with
song.
you.
Pick a song that you want, and I'll try and learn it.
It'll happen organically.
Will it? I don't know that many songs. There's nothing organic about me. I got to learn a song.
I'm always impressed that Bob, she remembers the words to songs. I'll sing along, but I'm making up words and mumbling through half of it.
Oh, yeah.
And she remembers all the words.
I know. She's actually, I see her mouthing. I go, oh, damn. She knows all the words to this.
We've
Well,
been
she's
playing
young.
Eminem lately.
Oh, she's got that
I
down.
get it.
Mhm.
Get after it.
Oh. What year do those songs come out? Like, how old were you when you were like, are they like formative years for you?
They got to be the 90s, right?
Yeah. So I guess maybe, like, was your older brother listening to that stuff? How were you exposed?
To Eminem,
Yeah.
there were some boys I hung out with when I was a freshman in high school who were really into him. So I started listening. That's pretty much how I've gotten all my interests and hobbies.
Just like, oh, that looks fun. And those people I like are doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's normal, I think. You like what you're exposed to. If you never knew about it, how would you know?
Yeah. The only thing that I think is really for
Profound.
me that I love is Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I don't care if anyone else likes it. But luckily, a lot of people do.
I know. She's definitely pretty popular.
All
Yeah.
the people.
All of the people. Okay, well, we're going to get to Bob's Movie Club here in just a second. But first, I want to tell you, creative energy. Yesterday, I sat in my hot tub alone, shed a tear. I'm a golf widow. Like, seriously, I am a golf widow every
Well, at least
single
he's going to
day.
go pro and he'll make millions. So what are you going to do?
I mean, fingers
you
crossed.
can't put a
Ben.
stop to that.
Right. Why would I want to?
You wouldn't.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, it's sad being in the hot tub by myself. And then I didn't even have anyone to talk to. So I just sat in there for a couple minutes. I'm like, okay, well, that's enough of that. I'm hot enough. You too can cry in your own private hot tub in your backyard when your husband's off golfing. Just go to Creative Energy. That's a sell. That's a selling point. Creative Energy's pre-summer backyard. I was like, nobody's even appreciating that I'm naked. Someone here to appreciate
I'm sure your son appreciates
it.
you.
No, he's in like Atlanta or something.
Still?
Or maybe he's down in Orlando. He had a couple shows to do.
Dang.
Creative Energy's pre-summer backyard event is on now. Save big on hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and cold plunges. Visit Creative Energy this month and make this a summer to remember. CreativeEnergy.com. You can call or text us 800-400-3697. That is very welcome during this segment because we are going to talk about a movie that we all had the homework assignment to watch. And it's time for Bob's Movie Club.
I love movies. Bob's Movie Club. Got some movies for you.
Yeah, we do.
Bob's Movie Club.
Sing it, Bobby.
Bob's Movie Club. Movies are great. Movies are great. Okay, there's something about Mary. 1998. The Farrelly brothers, Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz. First of all, the plot of this movie was nothing like what I thought it was because I've never seen this before. It missed me.
Uh-huh.
And
Well, you were 3 when it
so
came out.
all I knew about it was comedy, the title, and the photo of Cameron Diaz with her hair sticking straight up. So I thought that it was going to be like Ben Stiller is in love with this crazy girl and loves her even though she's crazy. So that's what I thought. So it was
Okay.
not what I was expecting. I had a good time watching it. I think my favorite parts were I actually really liked the music interludes. Like when the movie started, I was like, okay.
I had forgotten all about the movie interludes, the music interludes, and I loved them.
Me too.
I thought the dude looking at you is weird. They don't sound that good. I'm like, this is like right up my alley. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. And then I proceeded to not like the movie as much as I thought I would.
It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Vinny, you thought this movie was really funny back in the. You both did, right?
Yeah.
Or you all did.
I definitely was like, oh, that's a really funny movie. Well, I love Ben Stiller. I love him. He used to have a show. I like him when he's doing stuff that's funny. I like when he's doing stuff that's, more serious. Like that. God, there was a movie he made where he's a photographer. He's a photo editor for Life magazine.
Life magazine.
It's The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
That's
Yep.
it.
That's a great movie.
That
if
is
you
a
haven't
great
seen it.
movie. That is a great movie.
And I just watched it last year, so I can definitely say it's good.
Yeah, the whole like skateboard section of that, and he goes to Iceland, which we were just talking about.
Yes, it's really good. But we're not talking about
Okay,
the movie.
right. But I think he's great, and I really felt like this movie didn't hold up.
Interesting.
Maybe I don't know. I got really like kind of bored watching it, and
I don't think I actually am the biggest fan of comedies. So that's on me. So I'm not going to say that this movie is bad by any means because at the time, it didn't open at number 1, but the word of mouth around it was so strong that it grew over the weeks and then became a number 1 comedy. And it cemented Cameron Diaz as Cameron Diaz. Before this, she had done My Best Friend's Wedding. But after this is when Charlie's Angels came.
what about Mask? I mean,
Mask was before this.
Oh,
that
Mask
was
was-
her
yeah.
breakout
Her first
role.
because
movie.
that was the movie where I went, oh, that girl's something.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And so people knew her, but this really cemented
Okay.
her.
As a star.
Yes. Ben Stiller also, like, this is kind of on his rise. These people were not
Right, like
who they
mega
are now
stars,
at the
right?
time. So I think that's kind of, and I don't mind looking at Cameron Diaz. She's probably the highlight of the movie for me, other than the music interludes.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
she is
is-
just something. She's
Man,
really
she-
something.
that's her like when in her late 20s or something.
I would say this is
Yeah, 26.
peak powers Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
And I would also add it's probably peak powers Ben Stiller.
Mm.
Even though he may have done bigger movies, this is like, first of all, what I would say is if someone said, what was the 90s like? I would go, you could watch this movie and it would give you a window into what was going on in the world at that time. As in, like, this movie is so crunchy at times,
Mm.
but that's its superpower is that's what it's going for.
It
And
just continues the bit
and
till
it
you're
never
like, please stop this bit.
one of the things I didn't remember about this movie was that, well, no, sorry. A lot of the things I didn't remember about this movie is because it's so layered and so bit. Like, I didn't remember that the dog gets fed meth and ends up in the, like, and the fight he's in with it and the fingernails scratching on the wood floor as he's being dragged back into the fight.
I had forgotten
like,
all about that lady, that older lady, the
older lady,
tanning
the
older
I
tanning
lady.
thought she
lady.
was funny, actually.
Yeah, she was funny.
The truth is, at first, as soon as the brother walks in, I'm like, oh no, I forgot all about this. And where is this going to, and I was
Warren.
uncomfortable like for a minute.
Right.
I had Warren, his name was Dean Schrader, on my street growing up.
Mhm.
This was a young person who carried a tennis racket everywhere because he was deathly afraid of butterflies. He had,
Oh my.
he was handicapped. There's
Right,
no other
yes,
way to
yep.
word
Maybe
it.
he
but
knows something we don't know about butterflies.
I don't know, but it was kind of like as soon as I saw Warren, I went, "Oh my God, how did I forget that?" And then the zipper, and then the
zipper is heinous. The thing to me that kind of like just made me go, oh, I don't know what I liked about this movie was the scene right before she just put stuff in her hair, where I'm like, this is going on way too long. This is going, and he's looking at the bra ads. Like, I just was like, okay, they've made their, like, how long does that have to go on for?
I think that coming at it with a 2026 comedy lens, this is cringe. I don't know what they call it. This is cringe comedy. But today, cringe comedy is a lot more extreme. Like, they take it even farther where it's bizarre and like the president might show up in the middle of that scene. It gets just like even weirder. And I think that's more fun because it's more absurd versus this is like, well, this to me, it's like, well, this would never happen. And I guess that's the point, but it just doesn't feel like enough separation from reality
What
to make
would-
it funny to me.
Not to put
if that
you on the
makes sense.
spot, but I'm curious about the way you worded that. What would you say is cringe comedy by today's standard? Like, what kind of a movie represents that?
Have you seen anything Tim Robinson does? He has this show called I Think You Should Leave on Netflix.
No.
Oh, I've heard of
It's
that.
sketch comedy.
No. That's what you mean, though.
Yes,
Okay, I'll
that's
look it
kind
up.
of who I'm talking about. Yeah, look it
All
up.
right.
But it's like makes you really uncomfortable.
Yes.
I was, you nailed it. I was just bored during the movie. I felt like I knew all the bits, and I was like, oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this one, and just and did not hold up at all. Like for
And
me,
it's right because
Like-
it's cartoonish to me. Like I was thinking at one point, like the Matt Dillon character is he's actually in a way that was kind of one of my favorite parts is he's listening to everything that she's saying on
And
the phone or
doing
whatever.
it.
yeah,
And then he's doing it like
The
she's
stupid
making
teeth.
fun of the
Come on.
of
yeah.
veneers, and he goes and gets some.
And he talks about
Yes.
working with the
The
R word.
R
Yes,
word.
well, that's one of the things where you
Where
go,
you
I
cringe.
can't believe we can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, that can't be happening.
I know.
I've forgotten all about the pizza delivery guy.
Oh right,
Like,
yep.
I'd
I'd forgotten about that, and I'd forgotten about the fact that the Chris Elliott character
Is
Woogie.
Woogie. And
Oh yeah.
Chris Elliott is one of my favorites.
I know,
And
I actually
if you've
really
never
like
seen
him.
Cabin Boy, go see Cabin Boy. It's one of the funniest movies ever.
Or watch him on Schmitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Like he's great in that role.
But
I love him.
There's so much of that movie where I did look away from the screen, like his face starts to get so disgusting. You're like, ah,
I'm like every time we watch a movie from Bob's Movie Club, someone's got leprosy.
I just want to pop something. Like, yeah,
Well, they definitely were going to the max
yes,
on everything.
like overly,
Yeah.
But I guess
That's the
it's
movie.
supposed to be-
And that's the 90s.
right,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
A good example, and
Full
I
throttle.
might even be wrong about when this movie, like, it reminds me, well, certainly Dumb and Dumber, but also Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Another movie where they just go, you can't do that, but they did it in the 90s and got away with it.
I don't know when that came out, but
2008.
it was.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was definitely far enough in that some of the jokes in there, I'm like, this is a chance they're taking.
Yeah.
At that time, it was a chance.
Yeah.
too.
It right. And it was, I actually thought that movie was genius on some levels. And in other ways, I was like, it's so cringy. But,
That's what it made me think of, though, is that the movies where you're like, I don't know if we should enjoy this.
right. I feel bad that I think that is so funny, even though it's so clearly wrong.
Well, Tropic Thunder, if you haven't seen the movie, there's one of the guys,
Robert Downey Jr.
is in blackface, which we know you're not supposed to do, and then they went and did that.
And the whole movie, he's in blackface. Like, it's like,
What is happening?
What am I watching? And then and Ben Stiller's in that. Actually, he plays the mentally handicapped person. Well, he plays a
He
mentally.
plays one. He
You
went.
never go full,
He never go full.
right?
But
And-
that's what it reminded me of. That kind of like sort of over the top bit stuff where you, and I agree, it wears you out. Like, I think there's
Yes.
something about Mary.
It just gets more and more ridiculous.
By the end last night, I was like, okay, good night. Button
Yeah.
off. I'm going to sleep. Enough already.
I guess it just didn't catch us. But I don't think it doesn't hold up in terms of, like, I don't think it's overly offensive. I think it just maybe didn't catch our
Well, they
sensibilities
knew
this
that
time
they were
around.
being offensive. Like, it's actually kind
Yeah.
of addressed in it. But so I agree with that. It's like there's definitely some stuff in there that you're like, whoa. But it's, I think that her reaction to that is like, that's not what we say, or whatever.
Yes.
it
Well, as
is.
far obviously the elephant in the room, and Vinny already mentioned it, is Warren. And today, I think you could still have a character like that, but you would have it played by someone who's in that community. And I don't have.
Oh, is that guy not in that community?
No, he's a normal guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, or
Good job, Warren.
neurotypical guy. Yes.
He is, just for the record, literally the dude that lived down the street from me. Exactly. Like heavy, big, like
Dangerous with his
walking
tennis
around with a
racket.
tennis racket. In the neighborhood, everyone knew, stay away from Dean because
Right.
if he gets scared or something triggers him, he'll start swinging that thing.
Oh, poor Dean.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, the writers of this movie based Warren off of someone that they grew up with as well. And the inspiration for the movie, the actual Warren, was in the scene where Cameron Diaz is at the park with her brother and all of his friends and is like giving them snacks. So he makes a cameo in the movie. So I think that's sweet. And also, all of the characters that you're rooting for and who are good people treat Warren with the utmost respect. And it's kind of the whole point of the movie is Cameron Diaz is looking for, I guess, a stalker because she can't find anyone else who loves her brother as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when he pulls the headphone out and tell Warren that he's leaving, I'm taking off, and Warren doesn't react the way he has.
Trusts him.
Right, he
It's
trusts him.
sweet.
It is sweet. There's Something About Mary is the movie that we're talking about right now. Let's we're running out of time here. Bob, you should maybe be last to give your rating since it's your movie club.
Okay.
I'll go
Vinny?
first.
Okay.
Meh. 2.5.
I'm with 2.5.
I concur. 2.5.
I'll give it 3.
It's one of those movies where if I were telling you how I liked it, I would say I laughed and it was a fun little walk down memory lane. But if I was recommending someone who hadn't seen it, I'd be like, tell me about you. What do you like? Because I don't know that I would just blanket recommend it.
Okay, sounds like we're done talking about it. Good job on Bob's Movie Club. The pick was interesting, at least, right? There's sometimes I feel like I have a feeling about a movie, and then I go back and watch it and go, I had the wrong feeling about that.
Yeah, we seem to be unpacking a lot of those
Yeah,
with you.
I know.
Your reaction is never the same before and after the pick.
It's true. I was all excited to watch it again. I'm like, I remember really liking that movie. Now I'm like, though I have really done a deep dive on how my feelings about movies since we started the movie club, and I'm like, I don't think I like movies that much anymore.
Well, I have an idea
Okay.
for what we'll do next.
Okay. Well, we'll find out a week from today. And then the week of Memorial Day is wonky, so you'll have 2 weeks to watch the movie.
We'll
give you your assignment next week. All right, Vinny, what's coming up in the news?
How do I put this? A big sentence has been handed down, and flip-flops are a no for this lady, and more after these.
Right there, all along. Ding, 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 ding. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Bad Advice is back. We're doing it every Friday at 7 a.m. I have some solid problems for this
So that's
week.
coming up at 7.
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah. Friday's at 7.
Friday.
I know. However, I'm always open to some crazy problem someone's got going on. So if you've got one of those, send it along. badadvice973@gmail.com. Listen tomorrow at 7 a.m. I don't like that you're putting questionable guidance in here. It's not questionable. It's great. We put bad advice in the thing just as a disclaimer, but it's great advice.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing it tomorrow at 7.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD.
Oh,
Want to get in shape for summer?
of course.
Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention Alice and save up to 70% in May. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. Here's what's happening. It's beautiful out.
Mm.
Oh, well, if you're on the coast, it's probably foggy. But if you're here in the city, blue
It's
skies
so
overhead.
nice out here right
If you
now.
look East Bay, the sun is rising over the hills there. It is beautiful, and it should be a nice day with a high of about 80.
Oh, yesterday was so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. Like a little, maybe a hair hot. But the wind died down at my house. Did you get a surfing?
I didn't know. I had a meeting.
Oh, yeah.
And then
early day pickup.
And then early pickup. The missus was still in the city on some training stuff she was doing, but she did get home last night.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
And I was like, okay, I have to go finish. There's something about Mary. Have a good one.
Yay. Let me run upstairs and watch this movie real quick.
Before I can close my eyes. All right, here's what's happening, everyone. So this story, I've told you about this story way back. This dates back to 22.
Okay.
A Utah woman who wrote a book on grief has been given life without parole for killing her husband.
Good.
Corey Richins was convicted for lacing her husband's cocktail with 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl.
Damn.
This was after she'd laced a sandwich she made him, and that didn't kill him.
Oh, so this was attempt number 2.
This was the second
I see.
attempt on his
And she's
life.
like, I better use a lot. Where would you even get fentanyl?
Probably
What do you
right
mean?
down the street.
Oh, really? You could just be like, I want fentanyl?
Well, I think most of the time druggies know where to find their drugs. I don't know what her story is, but I think if you're downtown, I'm sure you could go to a dangerous area and just start asking. See what, I mean, I shouldn't
Just
say
stand
that.
on a corner and
I
be
don't
like,
know.
hey,
I mean, anybody know how to get fentanyl? I don't.
I'm going to just walk up the street. You don't have to come out right now because I get it. I'm yelling.
Like, how did you know how to find the coke back in the day?
Oh, I would just ask people that I knew who, yeah, you're right. You just ask around. Yeah.
I mean, people know.
Yeah. It wasn't like I, had a contact in Colombia or something.
Right, exactly. The Utah mother who published a children's book about grief after the death of her husband has been found guilty of killing him and got life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Bye.
She was convicted in March of aggravated murder for the lacing of her husband's cocktail.
Did she say why? Like, were they fighting all the time or was he abusive?
The story is that she was millions of dollars in debt.
Oh.
She was a real estate agent with a house flipping business. And like a lot of people, I think there are people who, got lucky and pulled that off, made investments, minor, repairs, and 6 months later, were able to flip it for extra.
Yep.
More.
But
whatever.
sometimes people overextend themselves with that stuff.
Well,
or
of course. And
can't-
if it doesn't sell like you're planning on and
You're in
everything doesn't fall in
trouble.
place, now suddenly you're behind on your payments and and that starts a bad snowball, right?
Yes.
They say Richins, a 35-year-old real estate agent with a house flipping business, was millions in debt and also planning a future with another man. They pulled out all her texts with this person, and they were able to show that she was very excited to start her new life. She also believed after he passed that she would inherit his estate, which was worth more than $4 million. I don't know if she had dug this debt hole without his knowledge,
Right.
so that she couldn't kind of
Right.
go to him and say,
Hey, honey.
oops, but we're in trouble.
Right.
Like that's once you're
We're
married,
married.
we
You're
are in
together.
trouble.
Right.
Like that's if there's an argument against marriage, it's that whole, debt problem
Right.
is yours.
You're a shopaholic. Let's get married.
Like that is it.
Yeah.
You're someone who's been careful and saving, and another person is reckless and spending.
Yeah. Asking financial questions before marriage is probably a good
Mhm.
idea. I feel like, though, it's mental illness that brings you to a place where you're like, well, I'll just kill this guy. Like she should go away forever and is. But, for those of you out there who are considering this, try a divorce first.
Mm-hmm.
Just get a divorce. I get it. Nobody can afford it. Just do it anyway. Move out. Get separated. Whatever you have to do. God, don't kill anyone.
There isn't a personal there are a lot of people who would say, yes, I'm glad to be free of that situation I was in. I was unhappy, whatever. But there isn't anyone who's going to say, that was fun. The divorce was fun. It was actually a fun process. Like,
Of
it's
course not.
horrible.
Horrible.
It's almost like you should, like anyone who's in a divorce should be able to say, I'll be taking divorce leave for 6 months while I
need to deal with
this.
I got this crushing weight on me.
Mhm.
You know what's worse than dealing with a divorce, though? Going to prison for the rest of your life.
Life in prison.
Yeah. I hear prison sucks.
Let me tell you another side to this that's even maybe worse than any of it.
Okay.
Although she might be so broken inside, it might not matter to her. In a memo to the judge, the kids also commented on their mom.
Oh, how many kids?
There are 3 kids.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm afraid if she gets out, she will come after me and my brothers, my whole family, said the oldest boy, who's 13. I think she would come and take us and not do good things to us, like hurt us. The middle child, now 11, said, I'm sad my dad won't be around for the major milestones in my life. And with my mother behind bars, at least I can live a happy, successful life without fear of her hurting anyone I love.
An 11-year-old used the word milestones.
I thought the same thing.
I'm not
like,
buying that.
well, maybe he's brilliant.
Is this an AI story? I'm just kidding.
The youngest said he would be so scared if his mom was released. I agree. They probably, punched those things up a little. Well, don't use that word. That's what a 5-year-old would say. But I'm 5.
Yeah.
I wonder if the book about grief is any good.
I think she'd made an appearance on one of the morning shows. Like
that sounds right.
This is a person who was working it, even though she'd killed the guy. So anyway, she's getting life in prison, as she should.
Yes.
But I just wanted to follow up because that's a story we did back when it happened.
Yeah, I remember. That's honestly, please, if you're out there thinking about this, just get a divorce.
Don't.
Just get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way.
Summer's around the corner, everyone.
Oh, God, I feel like it's here. I love summer.
There's
so
a warm weather footwear debate happening on social media, and it's about men in flip-flops. Now,
Okay.
this reporter would like to begin by saying, I wear them. I probably have 10 pair of them.
Really?
Yeah, you
How
buy
many flip-flops do you need?
You don't need more, but you buy a pair because you're in Hawaii and you didn't have what you needed with you.
sure.
And then you buy another pair because you go, oh, those look comfy. I bet I could walk in those all day. And then you go, nah, it's just another pair of flip-flops. What was I thinking? Anyway, I got a bunch of them. I also surf and live on the beach, but
Flip-flops are great on the beach. They really are.
a
On and
woman's
off easy. Who cares if you get some sand?
right.
Just clean out between your big toe and then the second toe so you don't get like a sand rub.
A woman's gone viral on TikTok for a video where she cries and she says how upsetting it is to see men wearing flip-flops. Now, this is a person I believe to be unbalanced. Like you can't.
Okay, right.
What are you talking? You're crying.
She also wants to go viral.
Right. Through her tears, she says, can men please stop wearing flip-flops? It is so gross.
Well, men famously have terrible looking feet sometimes. Some if you've got really great feet. Yeah. Oh my God. We have a song about my cousin Tucker's toes.
Poor Tucker.
Yeah. They're that bad. My dad, his nickname is Raptor McTalontoe.
Who gave him that?
Me and John.
Right.
But that's his nickname. Raptor.
Susan calls my feet raptor claws.
Oh.
Your
Ah,
feet?
You got a raptor thing too.
You have man feet?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
Just
she's going to
No,
show you.
no.
Just
I
show
don't
us
have a
the one.
pedicure.
This,
So what? That you've got raptor toes.
This
you don't need a
woman-
pedicure.
Well, Bob comes in here and strips her foot down for Sarah's, viewing.
Oh, you want to see it too? Don't
I don't
lie.
need to look. I mean, I'd rather her do it for you than not do it because some dude's going to look.
I just shaved my big toe last night. This is as cute as they get.
This is the perfect time. Come on in. Come on in. Let's have a
I'll
look.
show you during commercial
I
break.
just shaved my toe. Actually, on the list, I was looking at it as you said that. The toe hair. I cannot, she says. The worst is the jeans and flip-flop combo. Sandals are fine, but flip-flops is over the line, men.
I made the mistake of bringing this up when I was very new on the show, and the texters were like, men and flip-flops is totally normal here in California. And so since then, I've let it go. But it's definitely a thing. Women do not like, at least where I'm from, do not like a man in flip-flops unless he's literally getting off the beach.
I think that that's part of it. Like, I realize
Yeah.
if you wear flip-flops here in the city, that's different than wearing them on the beach.
Right.
And so I can see why someone would say, you're in a building in a professional work scenario, you don't wear flip-flops.
Mhm.
We can hear,
Yeah. Flip flop. Flip.
yeah, we can hear that. We can see your toes. And
Yeah.
Your lack of, like, get a nail clipper, bro, or whatever it is. you know?
Yeah.
And not here,
Or one of those industrial filers.
whatever it is.
Whatever you need.
The video has been viewed 28 million times.
Oh.
The video of this lady crying about how men's feet are too gross for words. Others have defended men, saying, let them wear what they want. Why are you body shaming dudes?
Well, I'm going to say this. She wishes she was Kim Kardashian. Like, I see so many chicks like this now. They just like, she has influencer hair. So it's the long, dark hair, very thick, dark eyebrows.
Wait, is this Tara Yummy? Yeah. Oh, I know her.
Oh my God, you do.
know her?
She's
Why do you know her?
She's a content creator. She's actually very cool.
Hey, she's crying.
Why is she crying over flip flops?
Because it's funny. It's a bit. Ever heard of it?
No.
So you're
Let's-
telling me this is, she knows she's just, like, that's fake crying and she's doing a bit.
100%.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's really gross.
She
Can
is,
men
by
please
the
stop
way,
wearing flip-flops?
got boogers coming out her nose.
It's really
She's crying
gross.
so hard over it.
She starts the video just
think
crying, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? It pulls you in. And then she says, men, I actually saw this video. Men really need to stop wearing flip flops. It's really gross. It's a joke. It's funny.
Is it?
Can men
I don't
She is
stop wearing
beautiful.
flip-flops?
Yeah, she's really interesting.
It's really gross.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she has gone mega viral. How many people did she are? She has 5 million likes on that. How many followers does this chick have? How do you tell on TikTok?
Well, the video's been viewed 28 million times.
She has 10 million followers.
There's 5 million likes.
She is hot.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
She's like an alternative kind of emo chick. For those of you who can't see.
Yeah, she's very like I actually take back the Kim Kardashian thing. She looks like she's having way too much fun to be Kim Kardashian. Very pretty. Long influencer hair.
Where do you see the fun? She doesn't smile.
Look at her. Look at her in the moving picture on the left-hand side.
The moving picture.
Well, all the other ones aren't moving. Sorry.
There's no moving pictures.
Yeah,
Well,
she looks fun.
anyway.
I heard they're going to get sound one day.
One of these days, see?
What's her name again?
Tara Yummy.
Tara Yummy, everyone says. Men, can you please stop with the flip-flops? All right, Tara.
Well, congratulations on your 10 million followers.
And here's a Kleenex.
Yeah. Yeah, wipe under your
Weirdo.
nose. God.
Ugh. But okay, it's hysterical.
Okay.
Did you laugh?
I really expected there to be more to it.
Yeah.
And but she's, now I feel like I've learned something new about a lady named Tara Yummy.
Well, that's always nice, right?
Yeah, it's a little something new.
How about a fast fact?
I love fast facts. What?
Ostrich farms
Yes.
routinely have difficulties getting male ostriches to breed because they often find their human caretakers more attractive than female ostriches.
Oh, they are ugly. And humans are so cute. So they try to hump. They're like dogs humping legs.
Isn't that super? Well, I don't know what they're like. That's super weird.
Yeah. I
For
can't even
an
imagine.
ostrich to be like, I don't want to do the lady ostrich you've put me in here with. I want the lady who feeds me my ham.
Tina, come get some ham.
I mean, I don't know what it.
I feel like it's already really difficult. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Birds Mate. There's a whole thing.
No.
Yeah. Some of them have to just do it in the air.
So you have.
I've seen it plenty. Have you never seen two pigeons going at it?
No.
I think that it just seems really awkward. It's like you can't even like figure out what and how they're doing it. Like, what is happening there? Why are you putting up with that, lady? But because it's just never mind. I just can't even imagine what it looks like when two ostriches are going at it. Like they're so enormous.
Well, that's the problem.
And
They're
ugly.
not going at it because the man ostrich wants a actual human woman.
Does he want a woman or does he
Well,
want
they say it.
anyone who's in there handling him?
Have you been around ostriches? They're awful. They're
went-
super aggressive.
They're very aggressive. I went on that
Safari
West. It's in like
Santa Rosa.
it's like it's like out toward
Up in there.
Calistoga.
Yeah.
And actually I think it was damaged in the fires. I want to say, I don't know if it's back up and
I
running.
believe it is.
But you get into this safari car that they take you through all these, where all these animals are. And it's actually incredible. But they're like, don't feed those ostriches. Don't put your hand out the window. Don't like they're actually menacing.
Well, when
Where
I was,
they come up
I
to
was
you.
on that tour, they were like, watch shiny things, and this girl had dangly shiny earrings, and the ostrich, bam, went in, pulled the earring right out of her ear. Whoa! And I was
Pull off
like,
part of her ear too.
no, but
Oh,
it was a
that's
pretty
good.
clean, but it was just,
Yeah, they're mean and so ugly.
birds are the worst.
Well, be careful. If you're a handsome lady, the ostrich men are into it.
Yeah.
Our text number is 800-400-3697. And Maddie's on the show. Can I just text in real quick?
Yes, please.
Yesterday's game
Yes.
and the contestants that came in, that was the best welcome back for listeners we could have possibly hoped for.
We haven't really had listeners in since
Forever.
before the pandemic.
Right.
And even then, we weren't like playing a game on the regular that we had listeners in on. And it was start to finish, it was lovely. And both of them were great. I thought
One
the
of
game
them's
went well.
A published author.
I know. That book's on my bedside table. I want to read that.
And I even saw that there were some comments on the post you made on Alice where someone asked what the book is, and she wrote back and said, "It's me. I'm the author. And my book is called," and I was like, that is freaking awesome.
It's great.
That's just great.
I know. And actually, that's Joanne from Santa Rosa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she'll be back in tomorrow. Next week. What? Not tomorrow. She's not coming in tomorrow.
She probably just went, "What?"
Yeah. Sorry, Joanne. I didn't
Tomorrow.
mean to scare you. Although,
Well, I am currently going through some Gen X resumes, and we'll have another contestant come in next week, and
Right.
I'm excited.
I know. It was really fun. And I actually, the last few episodes of that we've done, I've gotten, people are tuning in for that. But like, I have a couple of friends that always write me a little review of it. I knew this question. I didn't know that question. Pat was texting me yesterday saying that was a home run. That thing start to finish. And he said, you guys deserve, she was so nice. Elizabeth, who was in here in this studio with us, she just had this really nice thing. She's been listening for a long time. And he was like, you guys deserve that. I'm like, oh, it was so nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
All right. Text.
A couple on something about Mary. 510. Maybe it doesn't attract you guys because you guys have seen it and you're older. I showed it to my two young adults, 19 and 22, and they were laughing their butts off.
Oh,
Maybe it
is for younger people.
Because we were younger.
I respect that.
At one
right
point.
off the bat, I was like tentative and kind of like, oh no. And once it got going, I went, oh yeah, this is what the 90s were like. Like it was over the top
yeah.
and kooky.
And weird was definitely, people were looking for that. It was a weird movie.
Yeah.
510. Guys, crying in videos is a thing. My 10-year-old niece watches them and then makes her own. It's disturbing. At least that dumb Tara, whatever, is making a bit out of it.
Yeah, get your bag, Tara. Don't listen to the haters.
Get your bag? You mean
Yeah.
of money?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, learn some new slang there.
can we find out how much this Tara Yummy is worth? What is her net worth? How old do you think she is? She looks 20.
She's young. I would guess like 23.
Would you say that she's come out of nowhere, total obscurity, or was she a TV star like at some point and then went on to do this?
I believe she's a YouTuber.
She starts
That's
on
her-
YouTube and that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
Her net worth is between $500,000 and $2 million.
Mm.
It's pretty.
Well, she's
good
very
for-
young.
for making.
She
How old is she, did you say?
I think she's probably 23 or 24.
Okay.
I don't know her history, so you never
She's
know
25.
what those influencers might be up
Oh.
to. But
I was going to say 23. I was doing surf reports and working at the La Costa Resort.
She's
So
beautiful. she has a
she's crushing
kind
it.
of an unusual face.
415. Good morning, radio family. I'd like to do a shout out to my mama friends, Jenna and Tiffany. Just found out we're all huge Sarah and Vinnie fans. Carmen and Fairfield.
Oh,
Look at that, bringing
oh,
people
that's
together.
fun.
that is fun. I like it.
650, talking about the lady in Utah. Fascinating story. You can watch that trial and sentencing on YouTube. She got the fentanyl from her housekeeper who got it from a drug dealer.
Yeah, I didn't do the whole every detail, but they also went through her searches. How much fentanyl is needed to kill a person? Like, it's all there.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
They
she's
could have
the
just asked the
person.
housekeeper.
Right.
Yeah, I gave her a bunch of fentanyl.
415, currently living in Sydney, Australia. We have emus. Think ostrich, but more beautiful, and they're actually friendly.
Oh,
Well, it sounds like the ostriches are super friendly to women.
When I was growing up, there was a house that had a very large backyard in my neighborhood that had 2 emus, and my mom would always take the long way around. She loves birds, and so that we could see the emus. And then one day, one of them escaped.
oh no!
and
Oh no!
It was a whole thing.
Was it dead?
Shot down.
Oh, shut down!
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was going to be like, and went to Mexico and lived forever in the
No.
sunshine, drinking pina coladas and surfing.
I didn't even know emus could fly.
They can't.
How was it? They just shot it down in the street.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Why would they shoot it?
Did they try a net
Because-
first?
It's a suburban cop. Like, he doesn't know what else to do. There's chaos. I don't know.
You're telling me he didn't watch cartoons? He doesn't know the guy with the stick net?
Yeah.
You know, run around
They're
and look,
huge.
well, whatever.
You
get
know
a
what? I'm
bigger
not
stick
defending
net.
it. Obviously, it was a mistake.
And it was
but
so sad.
Oh,
It's
Actually,
an emu tragedy.
he came back to be the Limu emu. So maybe he had a good ending. It wasn't a shot down story.
What are you talking about?
You know the commercials with the emu?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I-
yeah.
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
the
yeah.
Liberty Mutual?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Emu.
yeah.
Liberty,
Okay, now.
liberty.
Liberty.
Liberty. 510. We were just at Safari West last month. It
Oh,
was
so
great.
it's back up and
Yes,
running.
it's
That's
back up and
phew.
running.
I had this friend, and I didn't know she was on mushrooms. And we go up there, and she's like outside the cheetah enclosure, and like having a moment with the cheetah.
Oh, they stare at you. Yeah.
Yes, Vinny, your hands up.
You have a friend that did mushrooms by herself?
Well, we met some other people up there, so I don't know if it was just her, but like I didn't go in the car with her.
Okay.
We all met up there.
I'm always
but we all
interested
had
in
our
that
kids
behavior.
with
Like,
us.
That seems like the kids were there?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a recreational thing you do while
Like during the day, and you go with your kids, and
but
you're
you know, what do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
staring. At
I'm not
the-
exactly
staring at
someone
the
you can
cheetah,
talk
having a
to about
moment.
that stuff.
Look deep into its soul.
Sheesh, mushrooms with your kids around.
Yeah. Dude,
All right, it's coming up in the trash.
I saw all kinds of stuff from Mill Valley. Big Brother and Survivor.
All right.
Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. Yeah. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show. Oh, it's almost Friday. I can smell it in the air. Friday Eve, everybody. It's a good day. Your chance at sold out Bottle Rock tickets. 9:05. We'll have your first code word today. Your chance to win a pair of sold out single day. Pick your day tickets to Bottle Rock. Lord on Friday, Foo Fighters on Saturday, Backstreet Boys on Sunday. Those are your headliners, but they're one of many, many, many bands on many stages in many areas that are going to be performing all weekend long. It's next weekend, May 22nd through the 24th in Napa Valley. It's all courtesy of a Bottle Rock. Tomorrow around this time, we'll be doling out bad advice. We'll be fixing your life for you. But you've got to send us your problem. badadvice973@gmail.com. I have a couple solid. One of them is like, oh my God.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love an OMG.
Oh my God. So I'm definitely doing that one. But I'm always open. I'm never, you could send it to me 5 minutes before we do the thing. If I read it in time, boom.
Boom.
It's a good one. I just want it to be good.
You're
I want it to be
saved.
interesting. I'm trying to do interesting topics.
Right.
That'll get people riled up. 800-400-3697. That is our phone number. And you can actually email us general business, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. That's a good place to send like a email resume if you want to be a Gen X or a Zillennial player on Bridge the Gap on Wednesdays. I feel like not only was yesterday a really good round of that, but the prize was not even a prize, like your parting gift. Everybody gets Ed Sheeran tickets. That won't always be that. But we're gonna work really hard to get some fun thing because it's an effort to come in, and we appreciate that. I want you to leave with some stuff, some swag. Okay, let's start with the Netflix streaming premiere of the animated sports comedy GOAT is today.
Okay.
So that is Lucas from Stranger Things, Caleb McLaughlin. He plays the young GOAT trying to be a kick-ass
It's the Steph Curry.
baller.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Steph Curry is a producer on it. He also, I think, does one of the voices. Did you guys go see it?
Yes.
And
We
you
did.
and you liked it?
Very much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
A lot of big names doing the voices on that, but that is streaming now on Netflix. So if you're a Netflix subscriber, you're all set. Big Brother is happening. I was like, I guess it's not happening
Why do you say that?
because it's May
you
and I
hadn't heard
hadn't
anything
heard
about it?
a thing
Well.
about it.
You know, their survivor is peaking.
Yes, that is true. Peeking and peeking. Big Brother, season 28. It looks like it's going to start July 9th. They're actually saying there'll be more hours of this season than any other one. Very excited. The thing I like about, it's one of the things I love about summer is 3 nights a week, I'm going to be watching my Big Brother. I enjoy it. And they're actually saying that the show will debut its 1,000th episode during the new season. And it's the first, CBS says, it's the first primetime series to cross that milestone. I mean, it's a reality show, so it's not like they.
They do 3 or 4 episodes a week,
They
so they're
do.
kind of cheating, but
And they also, they will sell you a package where you can watch the cameras day in, day out.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you do that?
No, but I like that people do it and then they show you the good clips from it. There was a lot. That's where a lot of the extra drama last season about Vinny and Morgan came from.
Right. They show what they show on the show, but then people are able to watch that relationship the whole time.
I don't remember that controversy.
He's got a girlfriend.
Not anymore.
Right. Well, I would expect not. And he was really into that Morgan chick, and she was playing that. She was using him to get further in the game.
Good for her.
Yeah,
They're dumb boys.
I know. He did win. So in the end, and they
He did?
Yeah, I think he won. Did Morgan
No.
win?
Wait, you think?
I don't remember.
No,
What do you mean?
Ashley won.
I don't even know who Ashley is.
She didn't do anything all summer. But she played a very strategic
Ashley
social
Hollis
game.
won Big Brother
was the
season
secret lawyer.
27 in September of 2025.
That chick won?
Yeah.
defeating
Could've-
runner-up Vince Panero
Oh,
in a 6-1
runner-up.
jury vote and winning $750K.
You know what I remember about that? She did play a quiet game, and then she stood up and she had mentally prepared her entire law presentation. It was actually really weird. She went into like robot mode.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. And
I'm glad you reminded me.
yeah,
I didn't
his-
remember. I'm like, who's that? I never remember any of the players on any of these shows anymore.
He did such a bad job too presenting.
Oh my
his
God.
case. Ugh.
He did a bad job in general. He made so many bad decisions.
He made
anyway,
every single decision he made was bad.
every single one. You're like, what are you doing? What is going through your mind?
I didn't want to go on that show.
You should.
You
Let's
should
do
go.
a video.
Yes. Let's try and get you on that show.
I have to give up my whole summer? It's like 3 months.
You're not giving it up.
You're not giving it up.
You're going to be performing all summer long
You'll
in the
be-
Big Brother house.
You'll be famous.
What do you mean give up?
Okay.
Let's do it.
And go on and say your name's Bob for sure.
Oh
For
my
sure,
God, that would be
I would go on
great.
as Bob, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm
Bob on the
I
waves,
am
baby.
Bob. That is
She
my
loves
name.
Bob. She loved it from the very beginning. They're like, we're going to call you Bob. Okay, that's good. I'm Bob. Big Brother, season 28, July 9th.
All right.
Thursday, July 9th. And it looks like according to this story anyway, they're saying that the live evictions are going to be on Sundays. That's not what they used to do, but okay. Whatever, as long as they kick someone off and it hurts. Okay, Survivor. Now we're in the midst of season 50. In fact, today I cannot wait. I'll sit down at some point during the day. John and I will enjoy the show and yap about it. It's so fun. I love Survivor. There are survivors all over the world.
Yes.
The show. They've, I don't know, franchised it out. So in Greece, Survivor Greece, they have done, I think, 13 seasons so far. I don't see the number.
And I have a question. Do they do Survivor Greece in Greece? Or does Survivor Greece happen in another faraway land as well?
That is a solid question. I don't know that
because we don't do American Survivor in America.
Oh, Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Okay.
This kid's name, he's a Greek kid. His name is Stavros Floros. He's a 21-year-old beekeeper.
Tell me you're Greek without telling me you're Greek.
My name is Stavros Floros. I used to know a Pouliopoulos and a Scalsis.
Okay.
And like there's, you just started to know what the Greek names sounded
Well,
like.
of course.
Stavros Floros. He's a 21-year-old beekeeper. I didn't even know. I mean, that seems like a part-time job at best, but I don't know. He's 21. They're saying here they were taking a break from filming in the Dominican Republic on May 10th. I would think that they'd always have cameras running on those contestants. I thought that was the whole deal. Supposedly, he was taking a break from filming, and a passing tourist boat struck him while he was in the water spearfishing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The vessel's propeller partially amputated his left leg below the knee and caused significant trauma to his right ankle. He is hospitalized in serious but stable condition. From the very first moment, there was an immediate response to provide assistance and safely transport the injured contestant while the port authorities are investigating the causes of the accident. So they're looking into it, but I mean, it just sounds like a terrible. I didn't know they had time off to go swimming and be anywhere near people who aren't on the show. Like, why is there a tourist boat anywhere near the contestants on Survivor? It's weird.
I don't know, but like an airport or airplanes in general have to be in touch with some tower, and there's air traffic control. There's nothing in the water.
No.
People are just out there.
You just go. You don't file a flight
bleak-faced.
plan. There's right.
They started a business. Hey, everyone, we're going to take you to a faraway island. We're in Costa Rica, and we're going to take you to some island. And there's questionable, safety
Everything
measures.
about it is questionable. And the longer you're on it, the more questions you're going to have.
Just another good reason why they do Survivor, the U.S. version, always in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have
You have
so
some
much more
control,
control, and
right.
everybody knows what's going on, and you can have
But you build kind of a permanent settlement there where
Yeah.
you're doing that thing.
100%.
I don't know when they moved it. They always do it in the same place now. But I think that's only maybe been for, I don't know, the last 7 or 8 years. I don't know when they
I
started
feel like
doing
longer than that.
Really?
Mhm.
Because didn't it feel like they moved it all around?
They did for a while, but I
and-
feel like they kept it in one place probably for the last, I don't know, 20-something seasons.
Yeah, they've been there a long time. To the point where if you look on Google Maps and you go to Fiji and you type in show me survivor locations, it takes you right to the islands. They even say that there's this little grouping of houses, like nice looking palaces.
It's been 10 years.
Oh, you're right. So 20 seasons probably.
It started with millennials versus Gen X, actually. That was the season.
Oh.
Season 33.
I wonder if they got there and did this millennials versus Gen X thing and went, this is pretty perfect right here. Why don't we
I also
let's set up here.
Once you have a certain amount of success, as Probst has proven the show is useful and purposeful and people love it, he probably went, you know what would be better for all the people doing the show? Is if we were in one place and could feel like we're not constantly camping.
Right.
And I'm sure that was a huge change and gave the show years of life.
Yeah.
Because suddenly you have a group of people who are like, I can do this.
Yeah. I basically live here and I work on the off seasons.
My life is ruined because I have to go for 6 weeks and then go home and then back.
Right.
That's a hard schedule to hope you can keep a good staff working.
Well, they say that Jeff Probst just has a luxury. He has some palace that he lives in while he's there. He's there. He's got to be there 6 months a year. Easily.
Yeah, I think it probably just makes their lifestyles
so
better.
much
and
easier.
the
Right.
show
And everything can be
consistency.
permanent.
Right.
Guess how big the crew is for Survivor, according to this article?
150 people.
300.
I feel like it's less than that, but in that, I'll say 125.
1,000 people.
What?
Yep.
For all the survivors of the
Yeah.
world?
The
or
Stephen
just
Colbert show has like 200 employees.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like part of the whole?
Oh, yeah. Sort of. Well, wait. So for these 1,000 people work on all the survivors of the world or just on
just the American version?
Survivor? 1,000 people.
That's what it says.
I wonder if I bet you they employ a lot of the Fijians.
Well, yeah.
That's great. That's great for their economy. That island, people are stoked.
So,
These are places that don't, I've not traveled, but there's a lot of surf contests that happen in that area, and there's no hotels. Often these like a surf contest will go to one of these islands and they stay in the houses of the locals.
Oh.
They welcome them in and say that you can stay with us. And so this traveling surfer is, instead of getting to stay in a hotel, stays with a family that lives there.
We're like exchange students that surf.
It,
But it's great because it's good for the locals.
It's good for everyone.
It's good for everyone.
Actually.
Yeah.
So they're saying that the core team is 300 to 400 people, but the Fijians that work there make it over 1,000 because the Fijian workers and the camera operators, producers, safety personnel who live on location make it a bigger size.
Okay.
So it's about 1,000 when they're filming.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
It's a ton of people.
A lot of
Still,
money.
though, and now imagine you need that kind of volume of people to work on the show, and you're moving it every season.
Right.
Yeah, this was definitely the right move for them. I want to know the drone up. Some of the photography they get on that show is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this guy.
The shot of that thing getting pulled into the water.
Oh, that was so well done.
It's really
so
neat.
well done.
I mean, go get that trash that you just made in the ocean. But for the shot, it was great.
Right. It was just so dramatic.
Yeah, I loved it.
I really like that. That's the second time they've done that challenge. It's these anchors get tossed off, and then as they sink, they slowly unroll the rope, and then they trigger the next one. And there's so it's like 5 minutes that you've got to solve this puzzle. And then if you don't get the puzzle, it also gets yanked off.
It pulls into the ocean.
That is great. Like you really feel the pressure on that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd
Christian.
I don't think I'd seen that done before. And as you mentioned, the camera work, that was one where I went, oh,
Yeah.
that was really well done.
It's great.
Watching the thing spin into the water and drop. And then, it's good.
Survivor Greece suspended after contestant loses part of his leg while spearfishing. I know.
You're not supposed to come, but it's Survivor.
It is. Survivor 50, the one we're watching currently, has announced that, well, first of all, it's a $2 million prize thanks to Mr. Beast this time around. And Devins, who was like, I'll flip the coin.
I loved it.
Me. That was just the best episode. Last week's was good. They're all good episodes. They've really done a great job this season. But 2 weeks ago was just an epic, just such a great episode. Survivor 50 has announced a $100,000 fan favorite prize to be voted on by viewers, and it's the Sia Prize. Sia has, I think the first time that she did it, she gave Ty, a local here, who was playing on the show, and he was like, you cannot kill these chickens. He named the chickens. He cared for the chickens. The chickens loved him. He tied a little string around the chicken's leg and let the chicken run loose. I mean, except for the tie on its leg. And he was such a charming person, and he was like loving the animals, and she gave him like, I can't even remember what the name, just maybe the Sia Prize, but she gave him money. And then since then, a couple of times she's done that. Like, I'm giving this person or that person for their behavior or whatever.
She did it pretty consistently for a
little
couple
while
of
there.
years, and I didn't know that, when that ended, but I also know Sia, who is an artist we play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
Yep.
She's in great voice. She's got quite the turbulent home life.
She does.
And I didn't know that until recently. I was reading a story and went, whoa, okay.
Since 2016, Survivor superfan Sia has given away over $1 million of her own money to people who are playing the game. So for the last 10 years.
Good for her.
Incredible. Anyway, Survivor 50 in the hands of the fans. Lots and lots of cool twists. Some say too many twists. I can see that, but I've been really enjoying it. It's going to be a hard season to win, and my money at this moment might be on Rizzo. Like, I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth right now because I really could not stand him last season.
So you're saying
I feel like he's in a good position.
it's not Sari.
No, I think Sari, and don't text us and spoil this for us, I think Sari goes pretty soon.
Maybe last night, you're thinking. Oh.
Yeah, she's dangerous, and they all know it, even the people working with her. And depending on her reaction toward Rizzo, I know that he'll be able to make a case for why he didn't tell Ozzy the information she'd so clearly been sending to him. But he's got to, if he has the wrong reaction and she decides to turn on him, or, I mean, like, I can see him saying, this chick, right? I mean, she's very quietly winning this game. Anyway, I can't wait to watch it today. So Survivor 50, $100,000 prize from Sia. Another one of those. She's giving away a lot of money. And then I don't really have time for much else. So I'm going to tell you about Matthew Perry's, these people that this is just, let this be a lesson to all of you drug dealers. Famous, beloved people, don't sell them drugs. I know it makes you a lot of money, but when they OD, you're all going down. Like, they have gone deep in this, and Matthew, rightfully so. But, I mean, your average person who ODs, like everybody involved in the long chain of supply and demand, is not put into jail for any amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Perry's death, Eric Fleming gets 2 years in prison. He was like a middleman in this whole thing. This is for his role in the death of Matthew Perry. He was sentenced yesterday.
So this isn't a doctor?
No, he is... he actually pleaded for mercy in a letter obtained by TMZ, saying he'll spend the rest of his life trying to make up for contributing to the death. He asked for 3 months behind bars, followed by a 9-month residential drug treatment program and 3 years of supervised release. And they said, no, you're going. He's one of several people charged. They call him a middleman in here. He distributed the ketamine that killed Matthew Perry. He said he got it from Jasveen Sanka. That's the ketamine queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he said that day he was behind the supply, but that over time he'd supplied lots and lots of this drug to the personal assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, who was obviously getting it to his boss. So there you go. He got put in jail.
All right.
As well he should. Okay, what's coming up?
I'm going to tease you with this. 800-400-3697. Are there words out there that you want eliminated immediately?
Oh,
Is there a word
like I
that you
hate
hear
that
it
word.
and you just go, oh, after these?
Back to being friends. Alice, 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show at home, in the car, just avoiding people. You can stream Alice wherever you are on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by our YouTube page.
I love that.
Watch
We're live
the
right
show.
now.
Relive the weird moments, or just confirm we're real humans. Hello. It's all on at Radio Alice 973 on YouTube. Meet you there.
See ya.
It's really pretty out.
Looks good.
As we look out the window where we broadcast in downtown San Francisco, from Studio 9, we have a sliver of blue sky and a nice sunrise over the East Bay, and you should expect a high of about 80 today.
That sounds just like yesterday.
A summer day.
Fantastic.
And by the way, if you're just joining the show, you may want to go back and listen to Bob's Movie Club. The movie this time around was There's Something About Mary, and we were all surprised, I think, by our own reactions to it.
I was very meh on it. Like, I really remembered liking it.
Yeah, if it's your favorite movie, maybe just skip this one. You know?
Yeah,
Right. It's certainly of an era.
definitely.
It
It was fun to see all those people really young, though.
Yes. Well, I said it. I think that's Cameron Diaz peaking. Like, she's at her most beautiful, most starring,
Right.
like just a superstar at that
Yeah,
moment.
she's great in that film.
Okay, I'm going to begin with a couple stories before we get to the words that you want gone. You know the ones.
I do.
This story, we've talked about this a few times. I just want to sort of hit it real quick. And I've mentioned this many times. I see the kids on their e-bikes all over my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And when I see that kid crank a wheelie and just run it down the street, I'm like, what a stud. That kid. Awesome. Like, what's radder than that?
Brain injuries.
Just holding it, ripping it down the road.
Rad.
A California mom
Yeah.
is anguished. That's the headline in this story. After her 14-year-old son on an e-motorcycle killed a veteran
Oh.
doing a wheelie.
Oh, God.
Ripping a wheelie down the street on an e-motorcycle and hits the guy. His injuries later caused his death. The mom is now facing felony charges.
Really?
You know, do you remember when you were a kid and your parents would tell you, if you do something out there in the world, I'm your parent and I'll be held liable, so don't.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that talk?
Kind of, yeah.
I got that talk way too many times.
Well, you were out there doing stuff.
Yeah, I was out there doing things.
or parents of your friends, like you'd be doing something stupid in the backyard, and like, you guys can't do that. We could get sued.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
They say it's Aliso Viejo. It's Mission Viejo down south. It's Orange County. South Orange County, I guess. The mother is facing felony charges after her son allegedly fatally injured an 81-year-old Vietnam veteran while illegally riding an e-motorcycle, different than an e-bike, because they're a little faster, and I don't think they're necessarily street legal. Either way,
An e-motorcycle.
in Lake Forest. She made her first appearance in court this week. Her name's Tommy Jo. She's 50.
Tommy Jo.
During the brief hearing, they say she entered a not guilty plea. Actually, should they say she did not enter her plea, but they're going to be charging her with involuntary manslaughter, child abuse, and endangerment and accessory felonies. She's been charged with instead of... It's a whole thing that they're bringing her up on, and this is exactly what your parents were talking to you about. If you go out in the world and commit crimes, you're not of age.
Yeah, which is why I didn't give you an e-motorcycle.
Right.
So,
and that's why she's going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
And she helped try to protect him from being in trouble by hiding things. She's bummed about the terrible accident.
Well, of
It's
course.
been tragic for everyone. The man,
Who died.
Ed Ashman, the pedestrian who suffered what turned out to be fatal injuries when prosecutors alleged that Mayor's son crashed into him while doing wheelies on the e-motorcycle.
On the street or on the sidewalk?
It was on the side. It was on the street.
Okay.
Let's see here. So anyway, I just wanted to mention this as we talk about these things because in reality, parents better start thinking about
You're going to be on the hook for this.
It is terrible.
Right.
And that is one of those things, like I try to make this clear to everyone. I don't want to be in trouble for harming someone.
No.
I don't want to be, my own conscience will wear me out enough.
I took somebody else's life by accident.
One of the things,
I don't want to be that person.
Driving here in the city, and I'm a motorcycle guy. I've had them. I love them. They're fun. But these suicidal motorcycle guys here in the city, I feel like, dude, please, I don't want to be involved in what you're up to. You're going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And you see them coming off the bridge, and when I'm getting onto the freeway, I'm always like, oh my God, bro. That was so close.
A couple little updates from the text line 909. The e-bike was illegal, and she'd already been warned about him driving it. It was also a hit and run.
Oh.
He tried to hide. He hit the guy and left and tried to hide, and she helped him. So she's in big trouble. But that's, one of the things that happens, I believe, and I'm not excusing anybody here. My dad drilled into me, you face the consequences for the things you do.
Mm-hmm.
You stop, you face it, and you deal with it. But that is not your first reaction always, especially if you're young. Sometimes your first reaction is, I got to get out of here. And then
I did that. I backed into somebody and immediately. Oh, sorry about that. Immediately started to drive away, and I got like halfway down the street, and I'm like, I can't do this. I got to go back. And I'm glad I did because the woman had seen it and ran out and everything. But that's your first instinct when you're a kid.
right.
Yeah.
So I understand that part. So anyway,
Stand and face it.
these e-bikes, these e-motorcycles, you want to be the cool parent, or you want to take that ride you have to give them daily off your list to-do list, to ride that to school. Like, get off me. Well, maybe it's not the best bet long term. It's going to be costly for her, which, speaking of, raising a kid in America now costs $300K on average for the 18 years it takes to get. That doesn't, I don't think, include college.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
I guess it wouldn't. Do they figure in like a portion of the cost of your housing? Like the kid's got one of the 3 bedrooms, so.
They say everything is expensive nowadays, so maybe this won't come as a shock, but a new Lending Tree report says the average cost of raising a child in the U.S. is now more than $300K over 18 years. So that isn't getting them into college. Hawaii ranked as the most expensive place to raise a child, with families spending $40K a year.
Whoa.
Maryland and Massachusetts were the second and third most expensive. How is California not on that list?
Right.
Anyway, it's a death by a million cuts. You pay it each time, and you love that kid, so it's totally worth it. But they are costly.
They are. They want all the good stuff.
And then if
they won't let you make them a pair of shorts. I could make a pair just like this. You got to have the one with the OP.
That's right.
Sewn on the back.
I sure do. I'll take one pair of the shorts I want versus 10 pair of the ones you made for me. I can make these. Oh, Sandy in the store holding them up. This is nothing. I can make this. Please.
$40.
Please don't. Please, Mom.
I beg of you, Mother.
Please don't. Please.
Just get me the thing I want. Oh.
Anyway, and that's by the way, the 300K is without having, your kid run down a Vietnam vet. Like now,
Yikes. You're
in even more trouble.
That's just a tragedy all the way around.
Yep.
But having you lay the story out like that's, you got him that bike, and it sounds like there was already trouble.
She's in big trouble.
Yeah.
And I get it. That whether it's because you don't want to drive them around or you want to be a cool parent.
Or maybe they're just relentless. Like kids can be relentless with the thing that they want. And
They sure
finally,
can.
just to make them stop. That's how I got a horse. Relentless.
That's how you got a
Yeah,
horse.
that's how I got my parents
You
to buy me a
never-
horse. I never stopped wheedling about it.
And they finally went, here's an ST bleep you horse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I was happy forever after.
Oh, you never asked for another thing.
Never asked for another thing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You shouldn't.
Okay. But now I need riding pants and shoes.
Oh yeah, no horses. If your kid wants a horse, they're gonna cost you a lot more than $300,000.
I broke my whip. I need a new one. You know the one.
Yeah, I don't have a whip like that.
You didn't?
No, I had a short crop.
Oh. Let's get to that. These are the awful, terrible, no good words that people want banned immediately.
Okay.
I don't know if you had a chance. 800-400-3697. Feel free. If there's a word out there, when you hear it, maybe we say it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that are turning you. We don't want you to ever turn the dial. So if there's a word being said, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, tell us.
I got a few already.
All
All right,
right.
hold on though. So the first word that pops into my head is moist. Like you always hear that. Everybody hates that word. So, and I guess we're setting like racial epithets aside, things that we
Yeah,
definitely
these
don't
are
want. These are just like regular, common,
Pop
everyday
culture, yes.
words.
This
So
is not the
I'm
N-word.
going to say, and I say it all the time, the word is literally.
Literally is on the list, not only because people say it and crutch on it too much, people use it wrong every time.
Yeah, it actually isn't literally
Well,
that.
the meaning has evolved. It doesn't just mean literally anymore. Now it also means
I knew she was going to
figuratively.
defend this.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not defending it, but that's just how it works, and that's how language works. It changes.
It's a living language.
It's so cool.
Literally means more than one thing. It also means figuratively.
It literally means one thing.
It doesn't. Look it up.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
Added it to the dictionary.
We want to use words wrong, so blah.
And you can't stop us.
Yeah.
It's hyperbole.
On the
Boom.
list
That's
of
not
words that
hyperbole.
need to be
Boom.
banned, hubby. Also,
What's wrong with hubby?
hubby. They don't like it.
Oh. Hubs.
Kiddo.
Oh, kiddo.
I remember my aunt used to call me kiddo, and because I was a kid,
Yes.
it felt condescending.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
So, okay, kiddo. I don't mind
I
kiddo.
smoke cigarettes, Aunt Michelle. Like,
I'm no kiddo.
don't call me kiddo.
I'm a cool kid. I'm Cool Breeze. Call me by my real name.
Yeah. Kiddo, wifey, hubby, all on the list.
Oh.
Doggo.
Who's saying doggo? That feels like a 40s thing. Yeah, see, doggo.
Yeah, you hear it though, don't you? Doggo, no?
I never hear doggo.
Oh,
I don't even know
hear
what
it.
is what is it?
Who says it?
Your doggo. Cute little doggo.
Oh.
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 You say that to your dog?
Yeah, doggo. Or littles. They say here, littles needs to be banned except when Miss Rachel uses it.
I don't know. First time I ever heard the word littles was in that book. You and I both read it. They made it into a show. It was like a vampire thing. But they had like, it doesn't
True
matter.
Blood.
No. Did you read those books?
No, but I watched the movie or the show with you for a minute, and then it just got, and it was fun,
Yeah.
and then it got so stupid.
In the weeds.
Fairies and
Yeah,
werewolves
you
and
can't defend it anymore. This show's gone. And
I
that,
liked it. I loved the book series.
And that redhead in that show was like the hottest lady.
Is her name Jessica?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Way too far back there. And I love the guy. Hook.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was that guy?
Can't think of his name, but he would, hey, hooker. Hooker.
Anyway,
I got my first hickey watching True Blood.
Oh. Well, that's because you
It's a
wanted
long
it on the
intro.
neck.
You're a
right?
hickey? You're a hickey person?
Oh, yeah.
did
I still
Susan
like
give
them.
that to you?
No?
Oh.
Wait, you still like hickeys?
Yeah, they're so fun.
Hooker.
All right.
They're not fun. They're not. They like, I don't even.
I always felt like it was like somebody marking their territory. Like, oh, I'm going to
Yeah,
put
like-
hickeys on my girl's neck so you all know what we make out.
Yeah, it was like posturing. Like I'm so cool.
I see.
Someone was
it's
sucking on my
childish.
neck.
Well,
I still like them.
Yeah, whatever.
If someone told me that's, I think that I've heard unfavorable reviews of hickeys, so I never bothered to give them. But if someone told me I'm a hickey guy, I'd be like, all right, well, happy to do that.
It's just
for
such
you.
a weird thing. Like, why are you sucking on my neck? Would be my question to
Well,
you.
for you of all people, you are such a vampire. Like,
Listen, even a vampire
You're
doesn't
a
leave a
super
hickey.
fan.
They pierce the skin.
oh, okay,
They
my
remove
bad.
their fangs, and then they are gently allowing the blood to run into their mouth.
These are words that need to be banned immediately, according to the internet. Kiddo, wifey, hubby, doggo, littles, Sammy for sandwich, and hubs for husband.
What's wrong with a Sammy?
These are just people who hate fun.
Yeah.
Unalived.
Oh, I like unalive.
You like unalived? Unalived is on the
I'm
list.
gonna unalive you.
Bay.
Oh, I don't care about Bay. That I don't really mind any of these. I think these are going to be
This is-
words that I just don't
yeah.
like the sound of.
This is
Panties.
slang.
I like panties. Panties is I like words that make people kind of uncomfortable. There's a lot of like whenever I see a Volvo go by, I use the other name that I use for it
Oh,
all the
I
time.
like that word.
I'm like, oh, that's a really nice Volvo. I guess I have to say that.
Potty or go potty. You're an adult for FFS.
I got to go potty. I think that's like if you're a parent, that becomes part of your
A
vernacular.
bunch of this stuff ends up in your mouth because you're raising kids, and it's what's going around. It's what the other people use. You become
Right.
ridiculous.
Well, you become a parent.
Right. I'm good with moist, but juicy's got to go.
I love the word juicy.
I do too.
It's juicy.
And also, they don't like the C word for rooster.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I think
I like the other
what's
C
matter with
word
that?
too. Makes people so uncomfortable though.
Ointment,
Ointment.
mucus,
Ooh.
all need to be banned. Oh, I like this one though. People calling everything a journey. That's
This
one
journey that we're on.
that gets me. And I know I'm Gen X, and I know that young people are like, "What? This is my school journey or my
I'm
journey
chasing my
journey."
bliss.
Yeah, whatever. All right, fine. If you gotta make it sound like that, you're fine. But I mean, you're
The
just.
journey is the reward.
I'm tired of boy mom or girl dad. Get it out.
Oh,
Preggers is a list that people want gone. Bulbous, ew.
I like bulbous. I like a lot of these words.
Hierarchical,
Hierarchical. Who's even saying that?
the
The company's hierarchical situation.
They write that word, which I looked at, tried to say to myself. This was before I even did the story, and then I went, okay, well, this one's perfect. It says hierarchical. It's just difficult to say. Yep.
I don't know if I've ever heard the word hierarchical. I mean, hierarchy you've heard of. But okay. All right. I like that
Bud or buddy. They say, get it out. Unless you know me well, I'm not your bleeping buddy, pal.
one.
Cool
Doggo.
beans has got to go.
I've always hated cool beans. That's
What?
that's actually really funny.
It's so like elder millennial.
Cool beans?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a PD who would say cool beans all the time, and I just thought, no.
Who, Lewis?
No, it was his name was Ken Anthony.
Ken Anthony.
Mm.
Oh, was that in LA?
It was in LA, and then he hired me in St. Louis.
Oh.
And he'd go, cool beans. I was like, no, stop. I mean, I didn't say that, but in my mind, I was like, that's dumb.
I'll ride you to St. Louis, but I'm not
Yeah.
endorsing cool beans.
No.
Ken.
Yeah, Ken. He was a KOME guy. Remember that station?
Of
Here?
course I remember that station.
Where he was. That's where he was from.
I don't know this one. Underbabied?
I saw this for the first time yesterday as there was like some meeting in the Oval Office. Trump's there falling asleep while there's all these women. They were talking about sperm counts and everything else. And the guy says, these women are currently underbabied, which means, according to what I gleaned from this, because they didn't like go ahead and define it, that we're not having enough babies. That we're having
In the country.
right. We're having fewer babies than we used
Well, we
to.
need to be able to afford them.
That's because and the joke they made on late night TV was let's come up with some new terms like we're undermoneyed, we're underjobbed, we're under groceryed, we're underhoused.
Gas is $7 a gallon,
we're
people.
under gassed up. We're also under babied. Okay,
under
fine.
babied. Makes the, oh, geez. Our text number is 800-400-697. Maddie's on the show.
All right, let me run down some of these words. 707, laundromat.
Oh, I like laundromat.
I hate that
too.
damn word because it tricked me. It should be laundromat. Laundromat.
It's spelled out. Laundromat.
Why? Well, okay, nothing.
650, Frisco is the worst.
I don't mind Frisco because he was on General Hospital.
Well,
Was that
I mean,
General
when
Hospital?
people call the city Frisco, it is in a way.
Well, I don't, everybody's got their thing with it. You have to either say SF or San Francisco.
You can
I
say,
have definitely heard people from San Francisco, born and raised, say, we always said Frisco. It only started making them mad when it was people not from San Francisco saying it.
yeah.
Okay, that's too much to keep up.
And if
People
you're
don't like
whatever.
San Fran.
Yeah, they only
yeah.
San
If
Fran.
you're a rapper in the East Bay, you're allowed to say Frisco. Let's see. Iconic needs to be heavily restricted. Not everything is iconic.
I agree.
415.
I agree.
I'm
I
guilty
think
of that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a few things that are like superlatives that it's like, no, that's just good. That's just, it's even great. It isn't amazing. It's not iconic.
I get in some situations something can be iconic in context, but no one off of, I don't know, some reality show is an icon.
Right.
Unless you're talking about in that little world. But,
Right. In that world, in
All
reality TV, Boston Rob is an icon.
Right.
Lisa from Nevada, I agree with you on this one 100%. Irregardless.
Yeah.
It's just regardless.
Irregardless.
Right.
It's from Mean Girls.
Oh.
Architecting and literally. Yuck.
Architecting.
Yeah, didn't know that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see another one. A couple of phrase. One person has this phrase that they really, really don't like. It is when people are saying it hits different. I don't know that phrase that well, but
I've heard
They
it.
texted
Different.
in many times about it.
Oh.
Five
Did we
one.
say that?
I don't know.
We don't. No.
510. Is vibes, or vibing on the list? That is way overused every time I hear you guys use it. It makes me cringe. I want to turn the channel. Thanks, Bob. LOL.
Oh, Bob, did
Yeah.
you text that in?
I'm trying to cut down on saying it.
Vibes.
Yeah. But
You know
it is
what?
such a useful word.
You don't realize your crutches till you get on the radio and people point them out to you. And
Yeah.
then you start going, oh, geez.
Yeah, somebody said Vinny's word is it's one of those things where.
That's one of mine.
I guess that's what they're saying.
That's a valid expression. It's
Yeah.
one of those things where this is the thing that happens.
I have crutches. I'll
Oh my God,
work
me
on
too.
that.
We all do.
I say more than you know.
That's mine. 510 conversate.
That's a good one. Conversate. We're just going to talk about it.
What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
New shows coming your way from unexpected places. It's So Alice, 97.3. It's Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, our full show podcast, bringing you this part of the show. Missed the show or your favorite segment? Full episodes of the Sarah Vinnie show are waiting for you on the Odyssey app. It's pretty handy. Odyssey app, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, we're on there and invite you to enjoy the show at your leisure. Call or text us 800-400-3697 and email us anytime at sarahandvinny@odyssey.com. Tomorrow on the show, 7 a.m., Bad Advice. I had a humdinger and another pretty good one. So I'm always open. badadvice973@gmail.com. You got a problem? We'll solve it for you. Just got to send us an email with all the details. It's easy. It's easy as pie. What's not easy as pie is figuring out what to watch. There are too many options now.
Mhm.
You know, for years and years, Vin, right around this time of year, we would, all of the networks would start doing their upfronts. And you'd hear what shows were canceled, what new shows were coming up, what the fall schedule was going to look like. And it used to be kind of fun. There'd be like, 10 new shows they were trying out. And we'd say, that'll make it, or that sucks, or, whatever. We'd pass judgment on these shows before we even ever saw them. And it was sort of fun. And there were only 3 networks, or 4, I guess, was Fox. This has been the most remarkable year. The last few years, there have been other things that aren't just like regular broadcast networks that are rolling out their upfronts. And this year, everyone, it's incredible. Like Amazon did one. YouTube did one. I have a whole bunch of them. I mean, Netflix, I think, has done them in the past, but they all, like they book a place, they get their advertisers together, they roll the whole thing out. Here's the shows we're working on. So it's too much now.
It's for the advertisers,
It's
right?
for the
That's
right.
one of those things where they're trying to show the people
They want your money now for next
right.
year.
Yes. So it's not really them saying, hey, would you poop on our new show before you've even seen it?
Oh, no, that's just what we did with
right.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bravo, I'm going to just tell you, I'm going to pick and choose among these shows, all right? Because there's a whole bunch of new shows that are getting rolled out. And honestly, it's become like television is now, where everyone is yelling at you about how could you have not watched this show? Oh my God, this is the show for you. This show, that show, Windows Bay, Rooster, Ted Lasso, whatever it is. I can't believe you haven't watched that.
Well, look, let me say something real quick, because if you're not of a certain age, you wouldn't know this, but there have always been those shows that sort of took over pop culture and were bonding kind of, like people knew when you said who shot JR exactly what the hell you were talking about.
Right.
If you're not of a certain age, you'd be like, I don't know who JR is. If you are, you'd be like, of course, Dallas.
Yep.
Duh. J.R.
Hello.
Ewing. So we used to have these shows that we
there
could
were
all
only
bond
so
on
many.
and now it's just this absolute scatter. So you hope to talk to someone and bond with them about it, but
It can actually be extra bonding. Like, oh, you watched that little show too?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
we're obviously very cool because we both watched that show. Oh, you guys didn't?
I think that's what people are searching for. They just can't get it. That person that goes,
right.
I watched every episode. Tell me everything.
Right.
What do you think?
It used to be just kind of a universal.
Uh-huh.
There were only so many shows. They were on those 3 or 4 networks on specific nights at the water cooler the next morning. You knew that there'd be a group gabbing about, whatever happened on 30 something or, whatever.
I like that show.
I did too. I think we were a little bit young for it because we were definitely in our 20s when that came out.
Yeah, I mean, I saw what I saw, usually because I would sit down with my mom sometimes and watch TV.
So here's a few I've picked and chosen from the stuff that got rolled out in the past couple weeks. Bravo has a new Texas reality show. Tell me if it sounds familiar at all. The working title is Secrets, Lies, Texas Wives. And it's like the Real Housewives meet Yellowstone. I was just like, come on. It's like the Mormon Wives, the Real Housewives. It's set in Texas.
Why wouldn't that work?
It might work.
Oh, it's going to work.
Do you think that's what people are looking for? There are people who are dedicated to Bravo. Like they're like, if they put it on, I'll watch it. And Andy Cohen will host a reunion show about it.
I know you don't watch it, and I know I don't watch it. but I think those shows are currently the biggest shows, and they're the ones that have the most scandal and the most sort of delicious gossip around them. And I think those are the water cooler shows of today. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, no, totally.
I have been forced to, I haven't watched any of them, but I've been forced to read about them because I got a girl in the other room there who's like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that it sort of misses you and I because we go to bed early and we don't sort of, but I'm
not searching for new stuff to, like, I want to find something that John and I can watch. I have very limited TV time. I'm just watching these things. And yeah, I'm definitely not watching anything on Bravo. I used to watch Project Runway on Bravo. I think that's the only Bravo show I was ever really dedicated
Top Chef
to.
was on Bravo.
I didn't watch that.
Oh.
I mean, I've seen it. But yeah, you love the cook. I don't like cooking shows. They make me hungry. Bravo announced this new reality show, Secrets, Lies, Texas Wives. The official description goes like this. Centered on a tight-knit circle of glamorous women, this series follows their lives as they raise families, run ranches and farms, and manage sparkling social calendars in a town rooted in rodeos and tradition. Behind the polished smiles and Sunday sermons, however, there are intimate relationships and forbidden romances that test loyalties and marriages and jeopardize the town's pristine image. So,
yeah,
it's a reality
going to be a hit.
Well, it'll be a hit for Bravo. Netflix did an upfront, and we found out that Grown Ups 3 is happening. Boy, those Adam Sandler movies are a real hit for them. So I think Grown Ups is like, it's Adam Sandler, David Spade, Rob Schneider.
It's all his buddies. Chris
Kevin
Rock.
James, Chris Rock, probably others that I can't think of. But that is in the works. There will also be a reality show about Nick Cannon and his 12 kids with 6 different mothers.
He's like, finally, that's why I had all these dang kids.
Ding, ding.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. The synopsis for that says, from $1 million meetings to midnight diaper runs, think Kardashian-level glam meets relatable, messy, modern parenting. This is fatherhood, fame, and family.
You know, our Mason,
yes,
who does middays here on Alice, she worked with Nick Cannon. I don't know exactly the situation.
Like a sidekick on the show?
Well, she was on the radio show with him, but she was saying they would record all this stuff and play it back at another, so it was all very
canned.
Produced
and canned, yes. You were here when she was talking about that, and she was saying that he would throw these birthday parties that cost thousands of dollars and give these incredible presents, and it's part of the show, but he was spending that money. And so I do think he's someone who, I don't know how he makes his fortune. I don't really know the guy, but he's
pretty rich.
He's in the money.
Yeah.
And that's part of the show. So
it's like a lot of hosting gigs, and then it was like a running wild, not like Bear Grylls style running wild, but like Wild and Out. It was Nick Cannon, I think. He was hosting one of those reality talent competitions.
He hosts The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's done a bunch of stuff. I wonder if they've been filming all along, and his life, hoping that they can.
That's what she was saying. That they've been they just do this and record it, and there's no dates, and it's just more content.
I am interested in this show because I feel like the 6 women who have kids with him, they're all like beautiful. And they all know that they're the father of, I think he has a couple sets of twins, and there's do they all live together? Like, that would be great.
No, they don't.
That's too bad.
It's like a mom and kid in every city situation, I think.
Oh, so it'll be about him traveling to.
One of the baby mamas, Brie, is on a Netflix show I watched called Selling Sunset. And she dresses to the nines, but has a very unique, edgy style. Oh. And I mean, very Instagram, completely fake looking.
Oh.
But that just the little slice of what you get about that lifestyle that they live on that show is so interesting. I think this will be a hit.
Then there is Will Ferrell's new golf comedy, The Hawk, which actually drops on July 16th. That's next 2 months from now. Netflix actually put the first trailer out for that yesterday. Maybe we can grab that for the Radio Alice Facebook page. But I like Will Ferrell, although it really depends on what I see him in. Like sometimes I just think, oh, that's perfect. He's so great in that. And other times I'm like, I don't need to.
Sometimes just the outtakes of him in like Ron Burgundy or certain things he's doing, they're better than, like, I want to see that.
Yeah. So this golf thing, I don't really have like a full synopsis on it, but it's a golf comedy called The Hawk.
Okay.
Hawk Tua. Amazon did a big upfront, and they did a big upfront. Like they had people performing, and they brought out Michael B. Jordan and Chris Pratt and Oprah Winfrey in the star-studded ad sales pitch. So they did a whole thing. This was New York. I think this was last Wednesday. It can't have been yesterday. So Diplo got the crowd warmed up with a big DJ set. And he was followed by a performance from Casey Musgraves, who played her new song. And I know, because she did a couple songs. So Oprah Winfrey jumps up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she says, and she's talking about all her stuff. There's a whole bunch of, Ice Spice was there.
What?
I know. She's talking about, they were talking about the power of Twitch streaming. So this is Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch, and Ice Spice gets up there and talks about her experience on Twitch during Paris Fashion Week. Fans aren't just watching; they're part of it. That kind of reaction, you can only get that on Twitch. Shabuzi then hit the stage to sing about Amazon sports. They're talking a lot about football because Amazon's got those now, got the games now. Some of them. Bunch of NFL stars were up there, and then there's a bunch of people who are influencers, clearly, like they even the thing they named this guy from this. So I'm like, I don't know. Off campus, Courtney Valente. Oh no, it doesn't matter. So
I looked up your Brie Tiesi though. That's Nick Cannon's
one
partner,
of the baby mamas.
One of the baby mamas. She declared herself his number one. So she's. And I'm looking at her. She's very pretty, so maybe she is. I don't know.
So maybe we'll enjoy that show.
Maybe.
So here's what Prime Video announced. Season 5 renewal of Reacher, a series pickup for a romantic drama called Rose Hill. Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad is joining the cast of Fallout, which Fallout is a great show.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. They don't have it in this, but there's a premiere date for season 3 of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, which, by the way, was not a huge hit for them, and they spent bank on that.
I didn't like
series. I watched one episode and went, "That's not for me."
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see people pretending to be hobbits in bad wigs. This is not awesome. But they've just renewed it for season 3. There's also a spy show that stars Hannah Waddingham, who is the owner of the team in Ted Lasso. She's great. And Octavia Spencer. It's like a team up. And the show it's a spy show called Ride or Die.
Oh, boy.
There's a couple unscripted reality shows.
Spy show.
Yeah.
All right.
The Terminal List, which stars Chris Pratt. So that's to talk about season 2, which is launching October 21st, more than 4 years after the first season of the show. This I find exciting. Fourth Wing is a book series, and it's great. And there's sex in those books, but it's a fine story arc, and it's got dragons and stuff, so I'm into that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it is officially greenlit. So they're making it into an Amazon show. I don't have when they expect that to be on, but Michael B. Jordan is one of the executive producers on that. He also he's behind the upcoming Muhammad Ali series, which is called The Greatest at Prime Video, and a Creed spinoff called Delphi. So he's also the Thomas Crown Affair is being remade, and Michael B. Jordan is starring in that as well. And it goes
like
on. Honestly, it goes on and on.
the Muhammad Ali thing is, I hope it's well done because he's an important figure in American history. Although he's an athlete, he's someone who that story should be told and kids should know who he is.
Mhm.
He was the biggest star in the world at one point.
Yeah. Everybody knew his name.
Mm-hmm. And very controversial. He was someone who said, I'm not going to Vietnam. And everyone went, no, but you. And
Yeah.
he was like,
I'm not doing it.
They never did anything to me. I'm not going.
I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
I think, did he have to move to Canada?
I thought
they
he went
pardoned
to,
him later.
No, I thought he went to jail. But
No, he did. He did have to go to jail for a little bit, but he had to quit boxing for many years.
Mhm.
Like that gap in his career, who knows what could have happened? 'Cause,
Right.
He came back and won, but he had years where he could have been champion.
Probably did pretty well in jail.
yeah, well, yeah, I would.
Yeah, he was probably okay
wouldn't
in there.
expect that was a problem for him.
There's a Yellowstone spinoff, another one. This one's called Dutton Ranch, and I was looking at a review of it, and they're saying it is a cut and paste of the Taylor Sheridan show, the way it goes, and they've cut it out of Montana and dropped it into Texas. So if you want more, you got it. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. Nothing new. Dutton Ranch is the name of it. So it's even the same family. YouTube's upfronts include exclusive shows from Alex Cooper. That's the Call Me Daddy. And Trevor Noah. And then a bunch of influencers. Surprise, it's on YouTube. But this is, they are doing upfronts now. Kids are watching TV. They're like, all I need is YouTube. That's all I need.
My kids are very much that. Absolutely.
I don't see any specific shows other than like we're taking this person who is big on YouTube and we're going to put a little money behind them and let them make a show. And then they go on to talk about how many people, everyone who's watching, and they're all about like actual. They can tell if you've watched it or not. They don't need no Nielsen.
Right.
They're like, we already know. And advertisers, here are the people that you could. And they were allowing advertisers. They said one of the things that will be available is you can buy the whole show. You can be the only sponsor.
Oh.
Anytime there's an episode of this show, any ad that runs, you'll be, they're sort of selling these exclusive packages. Fox did upfronts too, but mostly they just talked about the shows that aren't coming until January. Baywatch, that reboot is happening in January. Only 2 other new shows waiting in the wings. There's a spy drama called The Interrogators. Jenna Elfman. Remember
I
Jenna
do.
Elfman? I can't remember what the name of her show was.
Dharma
and Greg.
Dharma and Greg, yes.
So she's on that. And a dating show called Marriage Market, hosted by Whitney Cummings. Both of those are debuting like in...
Whitney Cummings is a stand-up?
She is.
Yeah.
Their fall schedule on Fox is mostly made up of returning shows, largely unchanged from last season. I had one other show I wanted to tell you about. Hopefully I can find it. Of course I can't. Oh, here it is. Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, they have a new show on Apple TV, and it's a reality show. They famously starred together in the first season of True Detective, which was epic. It was really great. That was the first time I watched movie actors in a TV show and went, I think TV is better than movies. Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey are doing a show called Brothers, and they'll be acknowledging the rumor that they could be half brothers in real life. So I'm like, wait, what? What about this?
You never heard that?
I've heard it,
Okay.
but I was like, why do people think that? So it turns out that Matthew McConaughey's mother definitely had relations with Woody Harrelson's father. And there was a time when that would coincide with Matthew McConaughey's age, that the father of Woody Harrelson was like in Texas or wherever there's like a possible crossover.
The timeline.
The timeline works because they definitely would have had the opportunity. There's no word if they did or not. Probably not. But, that's where the rumor
Isn't
starts.
McConaughey's mom still alive?
Yes. Yeah. And so let's see.
A simple blood test would solve this.
Yeah.
He won't take it. He
Who?
doesn't. Matthew McConaughey. He says, I don't want to know that guy. By the way, I think his dad's like in prison for murder.
Woody's dad is.
No. Oh, Woody's dad is?
Woody's dad is in
Okay.
prison for murder, yes.
So maybe, oh yeah, Charles Harrelson was a convicted hitman who died in prison while the actors joked about the pregnant pause in their mom's confession because the mom said there is a time period, I guess, that Matthew McConaughey's parents were divorced for the second time or separated during the time period when Woody's father could have met Matthew's mother in West Texas, aligning with the time of Matthew's conception.
So they definitely do know each other, or it's
Oh
possible.
no, yes.
The mom would say,
The
yeah,
mom
I did
said,
that guy.
I have known intimately Woody Harrelson's dad.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
Well, then that's there it is. That's
Matthew
the confirmation you
McConaughey
need.
says, I'm reluctant to find out that my father might not be my biological father after 53 years.
That's fair. You don't need to know.
You don't.
We want to know, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
Live
like,
your
yeah, I
truth.
don't need you talking about that. Thanks, though.
It's
So-
so weird that that's become like easily attainable information.
I know.
that lies people held for decades can be undone with a quick whatever
Swab
it
of your
costs. Yeah,
cheek,
like
right.
with the ancestry.
You're not my dad. So Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey are doing a reality show together. They're calling it Brothers. Yes, they're going to acknowledge the rumor that they could be half brothers in real life. Woody says it's coming out this fall. He compares it to Curb Your Enthusiasm. He says, we play ourselves, but everything's fictionalized. He says the show starts with him coming to Texas. This is Woody Harrelson comes to Texas, apparently on a bus. And once the bus is inside the gates of Matthew McConaughey's ranch, I guess they close the gates behind him because it's not going anywhere. So
I'm gonna keep him.
he says
We're
that
keeping him.
that was the concept. That's what we've done for the first 8 episodes. So personally, I'll check that out. Yes, I see the
100%.
time. I know, right?
I can't wait.
That seems fun. Brothers. Okay, Ben, what's coming up in the news?
So much stuff, including a couple more details on that motorcycle thing. The top things we think are very cool, including science, books, and more
Science.
after these.
Is that the end?
I think so.
I don't want to step on anybody's, maybe he's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Don't have tickets from Bottle Rock and you're all bummed out because it's sold out? Keep it here for your chance to win tickets for the sold out show less than half an hour from now.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. Since 1966, SOS Meals on Wheels has delivered care, nourishment, and connection to seniors across our community. Fremont Bank is honored to stand alongside this dedicated team, ensuring our senior neighbors feel valued every day. Join us in celebrating their 60 years of heartfelt service. Together, we can help keep the wheels turning for years to come. Visit SOSMOW.org. That's SOSMOW.org. Good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, I'm
and
happy
here
to be
is
here.
what's happening. Sunny.
Yeah, looks nice out the
Blue
window.
skies over downtown San Francisco as we broadcast live, and a high of, well, it won't be 80 in the city,
Right.
but a high in the Bay Area today. Somewhere it will hit 80.
Breezy, but not super windy, Vinny. Are you going to try and surf today? on your way
We'll
home?
see. I've got stuff in the car. I'm gonna have
Ready,
to
just in
move things
case.
around in order to get my Bobby to the airport
Oh, right.
because there's stuff in the back,
Oh.
surfboards
Oh, got
and
it.
such.
Mm.
So I'll figure that out though, and we'll make it happen. I'll get her there and then get myself down the coast, and we'll see. Fingers are crossed.
All right.
Hey, I wanted to readdress the story I did earlier real fast. Let me just sort of set this up real quick. There's a California mom in Southern California who got in trouble because her 14-year-old son was on an e-motorcycle riding around in Orange County.
And this is different from an e-bike.
It ends up being, so there was a typo in the story. They called it a Sutton something. It's a Suron. It's the bike my buddy Jason Sisko has. They're not.
It's like a cross between a moped and it's more than an e-bike,
It's more than an e-bike.
but less than a motorcycle.
They say this can reach speeds up to 58 miles per hour.
Holy.
The Surons. And they're
crap.
also, part of the reason my buddy loves them is because there's all kinds of aftermarket parts.
Oh.
So you can work
You
on
can
them and
soup
change
it
the
up.
seats out and pull the parts off and repaint them and that's one of the draws for them. But what they're saying here in this story is the Suron Ultra B, which is what the boy was riding, requires a motorcycle license, insurance, license plates, registration in order to be on public streets.
Oh.
So you can ride it in
They
the
don't
dirt.
even look like a road bike, do they?
No, that is
You can off-road it, but
I
you
have
can't.
pictures of my friend Jason launching 6 feet in the air over a tabletop jump. Like, these things are, it's more like a motorcycle than an e-bike.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what the kid
Damn.
was riding, and they're in big trouble. She's being
Good.
charged with everything, and they're keeping the kid's
Well, a
name
guy
out of
died.
it. Yeah, they're keeping the kid's name out of it because he's a kid.
Right.
But they also, in this story that I mentioned, and this is just a warning to all the parents out there, down south, they've brought up since January multiple families on charges for things that have happened because of e-bikes. So this is happening. It's just not necessarily making the big news, but
Because it's kids involved,
It's
probably,
kids
right?
involved,
they do try to
exactly.
protect their identities.
yep. So anyway, I just wanted to clean that up. That's what the bike
Okay.
the kid was riding was. All right. Next story.
I'm ready.
The top things we think are very cool. A new
Very
poll
cool.
asked Americans to rank the things on a scale of very cool to not cool at all.
Okay.
So here are the 15 most cool things. Science.
Science.
Very cool.
Science is very cool. I love science.
I think that most recent space launch was one of the few things this year that has happened that connected us in a very positive way.
Yep.
We all kind of looked to the sky and we were all into it. And there wasn't a lot of, yeah, but are you a Democrat? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it was just, oh, thankfully we can all just enjoy this.
Right.
And we
One
don't-
planet,
Right.
4 people up there circling the moon.
Outer space. Very cool.
Yeah.
Reading books.
People liked that.
Very cool.
I love, that makes me happy because God, nothing like escaping into a book.
A new poll asked Americans to rank like 40 things. I won't do all 40, but the list was, from very cool to not cool at all. Rock music, very cool.
Oh, rock music.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know my kid has a Nirvana shirt, and when I first saw her wear it, I went, we should probably play that for you. She, Dad, I know that. Ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding. I'm
Oh.
like, yes, that song, but there's others.
Right. Lots of others.
So I've since played them for her,
Mm.
so at least she can back up her experience.
Yeah.
Took over the 90s. Right here.
Yeah.
Computers, very cool.
Computers are cool.
Watching movies, very cool. Coffee, very cool. This list
Love
is
my coffee.
online surveys, very cool.
Really?
Yeah, American football, very cool. You know what's not
Online
cool? You know
survey.
what just occurred to me? You know what
What?
the least cool thing in the world is? Well, that's not true. But I'm really down on these things. You know when you go to a website and you're just about to start moving around on it and then the pop-up happens and you're like, I don't even want to buy anything or use your site because you've got this hurdle
Mm-hmm.
before I can get to it. Give us
And
your email and we'll give you 15%. Get out of here with that. How about you
Right.
put that in the, you've made a purchase. We'll give you 15. Like,
right.
I hate that thing.
I was on that Junko jeans or Junko.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
Geneco. Yeah.
So I was looking, I got up there. They immediately, I looked a little bit. I X'd out of the, I didn't want to opt into their stuff. But then there was like this thing I liked. I'm like, okay, I like that. And so then I got out of the site, went back in so I would get the pop up again and I could give them my email. I'm like, who cares? I'll just give them one of my junk emails.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, we also need your phone number. And I'm
Bye.
like, bye.
Right.
I hate to say it. Everybody wants your phone number. It's like, I get 1,000 calls a day on my phone. Don't try and call me. I'm not going to pick it up because I'm not even going to look at it. I'm like, oh, another junk call. Not
Yeah,
even going to look.
it's really like,
It's made my phone useless.
how have you guys online companies, these website builders, how have you not gotten it that people don't want that pop-up?
It actually makes us hate your company.
I just got here. Give me a second. Let me click around for a
Yeah.
minute. Maybe even give it that, like, if the person's been here 3 minutes, then do the pop-up. Then they, clearly they're into you.
Well, I guess they're trying to motivate you. Like, buy something. You can have money off of it.
And maybe people must fall for it.
They must.
There's
Well,
Sandy going, oh, they need my email for 15% off.
Listen, if I was gonna buy something there, and I, if they hadn't asked me for my phone number, they would have had my email address, which I'm sure they already have because I did enter that in and click to the next screen. So now they've got me.
Back to our cool, very cool survey. Sourdough bread, very cool. Math, very cool.
Huh.
Tea, classical music. Now, these are all ranked in order of the coolest.
What's the coolest?
So we've been running down from science at number 1 to
Tea.
avocados at 14.
I do like an avocado.
I love them.
Mm.
Video games came in at 24%, but we're still considered very cool. On the flip side, here are the 5 least cool things.
Okay.
Sports betting,
Yeah, that's not cool.
cryptocurrency,
Not cool.
guns,
Not cool.
doobie weed,
Oh.
and beer.
Hey. What are you ruining my party for? All
I
those
think
things
that's
are
kind
cool.
of funny. I'm surprised. This was a YouGov survey, but cryptocurrency, high on the list.
Hmm.
Guns, high on the list. Sports betting was number 1. The least cool thing. Not cool at all.
Yeah. Well, it just does not seem like it's helping anyone. I'm
think
sure there
it's-
are people who work in the system and making tons of money off of
I
that.
am sure there are young people torching their future on those stupid apps.
Oh my God. It's just, it should be illegal.
Well,
Oh,
it
not-
was
it shouldn't
illegal
be illegal?
forever.
But I think most things should be legal.
It is a free country. I still think there's things that should be illegal.
I think people should learn have to learn in school about how stupid it is.
Oh, the stupid
And then if
class.
they want to do it, yeah, we should have a class. This stuff's really stupid. Don't do it. And then if you still decide to do it,
That's on you,
that's
stupid.
on you, bro.
I'm with stupid.
You know, you would think that I planned this. I didn't.
Oh.
Very well done there, Bob, with the nice segue. Street smarts.
Mm.
You don't get that lesson in school. You have
No.
to learn those lessons the hard way,
Right.
unfortunately.
That's just like, that's just life experience.
Do you think, Sarah Clark, do you think you have good street smarts?
No, not really. I mean, I think I think I'm pretty logical as a person. Like if I give myself the chance to like think something through, but I don't think things through. I'm like way too quick. Like I've decided,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I think that's not, but I mean, if you mean street smarts, like if I'm walking on the street at 4 a.m, which has, that does happen. We work here in the city. Like, you keep your head on a swivel, I guess. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I've got my keys clutched in my hand, my bottle of mace in the other hand. Yeah, sure.
Mace.
I don't know.
Keep my hood up.
Yeah, pepper spray.
Mace in a bottle. Have a drink of my mace.
Open wide.
When Ubering, here are some really good street smart tips.
Okay.
That are going to help you that you should have been taught in school, maybe.
Okay.
When Ubering, always verify the driver and vehicle, including plate number.
And ask them to tell you your name.
It's
They should
in the
know your
phone.
name.
Ask them for their name and whether they know who you are and where you're going. And pay attention to the route while being taken there.
Mm.
That's one. I remember this story from you and I early days. We got to go to New York, the three of us. It was Sarah and I and our producer at the time, Spike. And we were going, I think, for a Pearl Jam concert or something.
But we get off the train and we get in a cab and we tell them where we're going.
Right.
And Vinny's going, this is amazing. I can't
love the
believe we're
city.
finally here. I
Yeah.
love this city. It's hanging out the window of the cab. We're all excited.
Go on.
And then a cop pulls us over. He goes, hey, where are you taking these people? And we say, oh, we're going to this hotel. And the guy goes to the cabbie. Why are you taking them this way?
He'd gone in circles and we didn't notice it.
Because how do
And
we
the
know?
policeman saw me
No.
hanging out the window the first time.
Ah, yay!
And coming around the second time, there I was again, and he pulled us over and said, what are you doing with these people? And we were like,
Wow.
what's happening? And the cop goes, take them straight there. And we were like, oh my God. That guy just,
What a
He
great
screwed
cop.
us over.
the guy
I know,
was
right?
ringing up the tab.
Yay, cops.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, good job.
But when Ubering, make sure you verify the info on that phone. If an armed robber confronts you, give them whatever they want. Don't be a hero. This is the street smarts.
Yep.
Tips.
Here you go.
It's a good way to get killed, but if someone tries to abduct you, fight for your life.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are in a vehicle, your chances of survival plummet. So fight for your life.
Location A is where you want to make your stand. Also, go for the windpipe in the eyes.
Well, and I've told my kids, like, you're a Hassan, make some noise.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Like you.
You learn from the best.
You use the one thing that I was able to hand down to you.
Right. Because you didn't get it from your mom. She's all, help, help.
Mama's quiet.
Someone help
When
me.
she calls for dinner, I swear to God, none of us hear
food.
her.
There's food. I got everything's on the table. It's hot. Get it while it's hot.
Ridiculous.
I know. She's really, really quiet. I'd love to. I mean, she got loud at your wedding. That was fun.
Well, she was partying.
Mm.
She let loose.
It was her wedding.
Uh-huh. When you're traveling, act like you're a resident of that city. These are street smart tips.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you're over it.
Dress the way they dress. Map out your walking route and walk briskly like you know the city and where you're going, especially in New York City. Everyone walks fast. We were just talking about New York City.
Right.
After parking your car in a garage, make sure the garage door closes all the way before you go inside. It's easy for someone to trip the sensor and open the door back up. This is at your house,
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I don't have a garage.
Get
so I'm
something
not.
under there that it'll go and come back up.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you watch that garage door shut before you go inside, or something bad could happen.
One I've always heard is if you're alone and you're going to your car and there's a note or something on your windshield, don't go and pick it up. Get in your car and drive away and look at it later, because people will put things on your car as
To
a
stop you.
distraction
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so that you're stopped there and vulnerable.
yeah. And also, what if they want you to lean over the car so that they can cut your Achilles?
Well, I
tendon?
wasn't going to go there, but yes, that was in the story I heard as
Yeah.
well.
Oh my God!
I'm always checking under the car.
And
for
park
They're
under
gonna
lights.
cut your Achilles?
Yeah, they're gonna get you. And if there's a van parked next to your car, be very afraid.
The things women are warned about.
Vans.
Vans.
My
the
daughter-
white van with no windows.
My daughter has this thing about creepy white vans, and I was like, well, that's what we're going to get you when you turn 16. Dad, I don't want to drive a creep van.
Mm.
Get her
Well-
a hot pink one.
She's not getting anything.
Well, then you have to keep driving her around.
Yeah, I know.
Get her an e-bike.
Our text number is 800-483-697. And Maddie's on the show.
Hey, Maddie.
Let's see here. 415. What's also not cool? When you try to leave a website, but it stops you and asks, "Are you sure you want to leave it?" Yes, jerk face. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, jerk face.
I love jerk face. Oh, it's going to be my new expression. Jerk face. 925. Kids should also be told to yell and scream, "You're not my father. You're not my mother."
Right,
So that people
yes.
realize that the kids aren't just having a temper
This
tantrum.
is not my mother.
Right.
510 talking about e-bikes. I live in Vegas. The middle school boys in my neighborhood all have e-bikes, motorcycles. They have a biker gang, and they're driving around the neighborhood and making everybody nuts, especially at the park. They zoom all over the park with children and dogs running around.
They're currently like one of the major problems.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love them, and I love when I see a kid ripping a good wheelie, but damn, man, helmets.
And only, let's say, max 2 people on each bike, both with helmets.
And obey the rules of the road, please.
415, we were talking about DNA test for Matthew McConaughey. Funny you guys are talking about DNA test. I just found out on Mother's Day that I have a half uncle. Apparently my mom's father, dad's father to child, around the same time he split from my grandma. My mom and aunt have known for years, but accidentally let the cat out of the bag on Mother's Day. LOL. Wendy in Santa Rosa.
How many families out there have been like, that kid doesn't look anything like the rest of the family? And now all of a sudden there's this possibility where you could just go spit in a cup and find out.
And the thing is that it doesn't even have to be you that does it. Like anybody in your family can do it and go, there's,
People said that
we
about
found all these other people we're related to.
about my brother when I was growing up with my brother. They were like, are you sure he's like your brothers? Because like we were so different. We looked different. We acted different. And then found out when I was 17, yep, different fathers. So that's, yeah. And I highly suggest finding out.
Still my brother.
If you can find out, because genetics are crazy. And you find out you have a lot in common with your genetic family that you wouldn't have, you can't chalk
wouldn't
up
even know about.
to raising. Let's see here. 510. My daughter's an EMT here in the Bay Area, and she does critical care transport. She has transported multiple minors who are from the ICU or to a catatonic state due to horrific e-bike crashes. It's very serious. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be careful. And if your kid is not following the rules, hopefully that you've laid down for them, then that's, there's your leverage. Take that away. Like it's just so. The neighbors tell me that you are doing
one of
a
the
wheelie down the
stories
street.
from the Orange County prosecutors, like that I was mentioning, there's other stories from this year. A dad got his kid one of these bikes. The kid ran a red light and got hit by a car, and the dad's brought up on charges.
Oh.
And here's a dad who's now his kid's in the hospital, and he's in trouble. And meanwhile, I'm sure he thought he was just being cool.
There's gonna have to be some kind of licensing that's gonna come along for these things, because there are little kids riding these e-bikes.
Yeah.
And they don't even begin to know you ride those on the road with cars that know the rules. They should know not to get on the right-hand side of a car. Watch out for car doors opening. Follow speed limits. Stop at crosswalks. Like there's all of these rules that because they're just a kid going, God, this is great. That was a wheelie right there.
Well,
Was
yeah, and
was
there's
that
an
cool?
old guy applauding from on the side of the road going, yeah, dude. Not helpful.
No. Coming up, your chance to pick your day tickets for Sold Out Bottle Rock right after this. Oh, whoa. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It is time for you to win some tickets. I have decided that now is the time. And also it's written right here. Single day passes for Bottle Rock. It is completely sold out. And you get to pick which day you want to go. The code word this hour is DANCE, DANCE. Take that, DANCE, to radioalice.com, enter it in, and you could win a pair of sold-out single-day pick-your-day tickets to Bottle Rock. Lord on Friday, Foo Fighters on Saturday, Backstreet Boys on Sunday. Those are just the headliners. There are so many bands playing on so many stages, and not just the music. There's so much going on there. There's a whole culinary stage that's where, like, you might see, Flea preparing his special pancake recipe on stage.
It's very star-studded.
It's super fun.
And Alice will be there. So
And we're going to be
Mason
out there
and
broadcasting.
Jane
Yeah.
and
Yeah, look for the...
Maddie will be there.
Yeah.
Vinny will be there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. No.
No, I mean, I'm trying. There's two kids I got to,
You got to wrangle them.
And I think I'm going to try and go later in the day so that we might catch
You might actually make it
Foo
to the
Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
Right.
because going early.
Kids, I'm tired.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
I bet.
So I'm going to try and go later.
Do you have your kids wear headphones when they're at
We try to, yes.
Oh, okay.
Plugs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, especially when they were little. You were really good about it. So right now, the word is dance. May 22nd through the 24th. That is next weekend. Napa Valley, Bottle Rock. It's amazing. Dance, take it to radioalice.com. 1205 Mason has another code word for you. And at 505, it's Jane with another chance to win. This hour's code word is dance, and it's all courtesy of Bottle Rock. Dance! Call or text us, 800-400-3697, and you can email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. Bad Advice is back, so badadvice973 at gmail.com is if you have got a problem. Tomorrow at 7, we'll do a round of that.
Oh, can't wait.
I already have some. I have some good ones, but I'm always open for business over here. Duran Duran.
I love Duran Duran.
I know you do. They were like, we want to play at the Glastonbury Festival. And the Glastonbury Festival said, okay, we'll put you in the disco tent at 3 p.m.
Duran Duran
And they said, no, we're not doing that.
doesn't rank at Glastonbury.
No, frankly, Glastonbury's crazy because they do rank. In my humble opinion, you don't tell Simon Le Bon that he's playing at 3 p.m. in the disco tent.
Yeah, I don't get
He's
it.
so insulted.
Now, look, I do know that the genre they were initially introduced into, they became just a pop act and they were so handsome and all that stuff. But they were sold to me when I was very young as New Romantic. And New Romantic was this club music happening in England at the time. It was dance music.
Yep.
And that's what the Girls on Film.
Girls on film.
It's all, this happening in the clubs.
Girls on film.
So they kind of do fit in a club dance setting, but not at 3 in the afternoon.
No.
What in the...
At least let us headline the disco tent.
Right.
He says, we shouldn't be below anybody on the bill, so we'll hold out because we're a headline act. That's all there is to it.
Good. They're right.
Glastonbury Festival.
Shh.
Yeah, I did think to myself, if I was Simon Le Bon, I would be like, I'm in Duran Duran. I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm surprised that they wouldn't have gotten a better reception.
K-pop.
No. Do we know who's headlining?
I don't have the whole
I was going to say, I
rundown
mean,
or any of
if
that
it's
stuff, right?
Oasis, then, sorry, boys, but
Yeah.
Oasis
It's not
seems
happening
to-
this year.
Oh, it's not even happening this year?
No, they take a year off every so often to do. We're talking about Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Right? They call it a fallow year to help the land recover.
Oh, so they're talking about next year.
Yeah.
2027.
The favorites to headline are Sam Fender, Harry Styles, and Taylor Swift.
Well,
Who's Sam
That's just
Fender?
some BS.
I don't know who Sam Fender is.
So is it one of those 3-day festivals where there's a different headliner every night? Because Duran Duran, Duran Duran is a legitimate booking for a headliner. Like I almost, I guess,
Or
you know,
even the
wouldn't be
act
good at a rap
before
show,
the
but
headliner. Like he'd be, the Duran Duran would be great like before Oasis or somebody as well.
This is
How
Sam
about
Fender. Just a dude.
Just some dude, huh?
Some English guy. He's got songs. I don't know any of them.
Yeah, I don't know any of them either.
I'm looking at the titles. What is Sam Fender's biggest hit? Let's see. 17 Going Under.
Oh,
Anybody?
let me see if I have it here in the library. Shall I?
That's, they say, is his biggest hit.
Is it spelled out 17 going under?
Spelled out 17 Going Under is Sam Fender's most famous and popular song, serving as his breakout anthem.
Nope, I don't have it on here.
Released in 2021.
I have Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks.
No.
I have 17 by Winger. That's that.
What is that doing in there?
I don't know, but I
Did you
love
put
that
that
song.
in there?
I might have put that in there. I don't know how to
that's
put
you.
things in here, but if there was ever anything I was going to put in there, it'd be that one.
Did you know, speaking of, did you say Stevie Nicks? You did, right? Did you
I
know
did.
she's from here?
I didn't. She's from the Bay Area?
I think Atherton?
Oh, goodness.
And then did you know that when they tried to get Fleetwood Mac wanted Lindsey Buckingham, they didn't want Stevie Nicks in the band.
Oh.
They were after him, but those two had already done a record together.
He was like, she's my singer.
And they are together.
Mm.
And he was like, I will not join your band without her.
Turned out to be a pretty good move for them.
Well, they did great, except that later they broke up and it became this crazy they hate each other thing. But he had her back, at least initially.
Yeah.
Here's Sam Fender.
That's nice. I guess. Yeah. Well, I'd rather see Duran Duran than that guy, but okay. Sounds like it's not a problem until next year anyway. K-pop Demon Hunters is officially hitting the road with a global concert tour. Now, this is Netflix teaming up with AEG Presents. And it's a little light on the details because I was like, are we just going to be showing a cartoon? Or will the girls who performed the vocals on that be in it? And it's really unclear. They say the tour promises to bring a live experience that will bring elements of the two-time Oscar-winning film to life in spectacular ways. So like just a sort of touring stage show. Netflix made no indication whether this will feature any of the singing talent from the films for either Huntrix or the Saja Boys, which hopefully I'm saying right. The former spent most of last year promoting the film on late night television shows. I feel like I did see the ladies a lot.
Huntrix.
The Huntrix chicks, yeah. That for now, if you are a fan of the film and you a K-pop fan or you love that one song, whatever it is, you can join a wait list that will notify you when more details and more information becomes available.
Yesterday, we had a couple guests in studio for a game we call Bridge the Gap.
Yep.
One of them, the winner, I believe her name's Joanne.
Yep.
Okay, Joanne wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's called Sleeping in the Sun, I believe.
Right. And one of our listeners had commented on the pictures we posted and said, what was the name of that book? And Joanne wrote her back and said, it's my book and it's called. And I clicked on Joanne's Instagram. And one of the things she had mentioned, she's a huge fan of K-pop. Well, she, I guess, was in South Korea and had a K-pop makeover.
Oh, my God.
And the photos of her, she was in here playing our game, but they're of her in a K-pop getup.
Oh.
And they're amazing.
Oh.
They're so cool. So I just thought, how rad that that's like a thing. And I've mentioned to you before, my buddy's young daughter, she's like 16, 15. She loves K-pop, and there's a K-pop store in the city somewhere where he had to go there 4 times while they were here in town because she couldn't get enough. It's out there, and they love it.
Well, I'm sure all those kids probably already know about this wait list and they're on it. Like I definitely do feel like Netflix could just be fishing. Yeah, we're thinking we're going to bring this to make it a stage show. Let's see how the response. And then look at the wait list, and they're like, okay, 5 million people have signed up for this. We're going to go ahead and.
There's an audience for this, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know how it will go. However, it is apparently officially hitting the road. Although they say officially, but I don't see dates or really any other information. But if you love K-pop Demon Hunters, And this seems like something you'd be into. Congratulations. Go join the wait list, which I guess you can find at Netflix. I don't know. Benson Boone's Beautiful Things video joins YouTube's billion views club. It is his first song to achieve the milestone. Surprise. His biggest hit is the one. Thanks for telling me. Anyway, I don't see like a number of how many YouTube videos have reached a billion. I wish they would give me that. Would be information I'd like. But he has made it, so that's soon. It'll be the trillion club or
There's
something.
over
right?
300 YouTube videos that have surpassed 1 billion views.
That's actually so. It is still quite an honor to of all the cajillions of videos that are up there.
Mm-hmm.
300 of them have
The
made it.
most views, 16 billion views, is Baby Shark Dance.
That friggin' thing.
Oh, I want to sing it so bad, but I
Don't.
won't.
Let's not do it. I don't want to put it in people's heads.
Dude.
Don't.
I lived that.
Yeah.
I lived that. I had a kid that was, and we were, I think it was kind of a pandemic thing.
Mm. Was Gangnam Style the first one to hit a billion?
I believe so.
That sounds right.
It
Yeah.
was. That was in 2012.
And I
Wow.
remember we were at a wedding that year, and they played it. You know how like
Open Gangnam
they
Style.
played it like 3 times. I'm like, you guys, there's a million songs in
Where's
the
the
world.
electric
but-
slide? Come on.
No, this is the one everyone
This is
keeps
the
asking
one.
for.
It's the hot hit.
Play that one again.
Uh-huh.
Mm. And I guess I'll tell you this story. It's been hanging around for a little while. Dua Lipa is suing Samsung.
Dupa Lipa?
Dua Lipa.
This is your husband's.
Dupa.
He gets a pass, right?
Uh-huh. If Dua Lipa wants to do my husband, I will allow it. Go for it, John. Dua Lipa has filed a $15 million suit against Samsung for using her face to sell TVs.
You really are a nice lady.
Well, best of luck. Best wishes.
Well, you've had rock stars. It's fair he has a chance.
Right, exactly. I mean, tit for tat. Dua Lipa says that they used her likeness to sell TVs without paying her, without permission. I guess her image was on the cardboard packaging of its TV starting last year. So
If you go into a store like Costco, they have them piled up.
and there
And
she
they're-
is
yeah,
on all of
They're on all the
Right.
boxes, so they're right there. So yes, that's part of their advertising. Unfortunately, in a olden days setting, you wouldn't see the boxes, but in a Costco setting,
There they all are.
they're all out
Put it on
display.
a cart.
Right.
And it is, I mean, it's a large box and there's her face. And she says that you have profited from that. And you're implying that she's endorsed the product, which she has not.
How the heck could a company like Samsung make this mistake?
I agree.
That's
Dummies.
crazy.
Right. If you want to sell something, just put a picture of Dua Lipa on it.
Whoa.
John will be like, that's the TV I must have. I like that one.
In my life, it wouldn't play in a role in one way or the other, but I can see why she's saying, get me off your box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they really sold an additional TV because of it, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
And
They can't use her image.
everything has to go through lawyers everywhere.
Yes.
So you would think they'd go, no.
Just get a Getty image.
They might have
Stick
even
it on
owned
there.
the photo, but yeah, I mean, you can't. She's so famous.
Yeah. You can't do that. Now, come on.
Can't do that.
You can't do that. Dua Lipa.
I heard she might headline Coachella next year.
Oh,
That would be nice.
that would be fun.
I think I'm going to go next year.
You might be pregnant. You might not be able to go.
Well, maybe I'll put the pregnant thing off a year.
Yeah. Put it out for a couple of years. No, what's the
What
rush?
did you just do? Her husband's out there going, what are you saying?
Well, they'll have been married for 6 months at that point.
I don't think he's in a rush.
Oh, he's not?
No, I'm more so in a rush because I want my mom to be young and healthy and enjoy having grandchildren. That's the
Too
only
late.
reason I'm in a rush.
That is something that I also considered greatly.
To
My mom
babysit.
played in a big, no, not to
I know.
babysit. My mom played a big role in like me going, you know what? This is what, I know she wants this. I know it.
Right.
Actually, it was both my parents. Weirdly, my dad passed away while we were pregnant, which was terrible. But she loves her grandkids. She's stoked.
Yeah. Oh, and they have such a cute relationship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vinny, what do you got coming up?
So much stuff, including what the kids need more of in school
Oh.
after these.
Dallas 97.3. Sarah
What were you
Vinnie.
saying?
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay.
At least I didn't want to be saying anything.
Right.
Bad advice. It's back. Send your problems to badadvice973@gmail.com and listen tomorrow morning at 7 for our amazing, always spot on guidance. Well done. Well rewritten.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by the Saturday Morning Special. You want more of this show?
Yeah.
Saturday Morning Special is back. Catch the best of the week every Saturday from 6 to 10 a.m. It's called the Saturday Morning Special.
You'll love it.
Okay, so looking out the window, we got a neato Northern California day ahead.
Yeah, it looks nice.
As there's plenty of sunshine and a high of about 80, depending on where you're at. I like
a little
it.
windier.
Let's see here. This story's great. An ice cream truck owner in Western Massachusetts is making people smile because of one small act of kindness.
Oh.
A young boy recently approached her truck but didn't have any money for a treat. Instead of turning him away, they gave him a free scoop.
Oh.
People then online saw their generosity, and soon donations started pouring in from around the world.
For the kid or for the ice cream?
For the ice cream company. The
Oh.
company just announced they'll be giving free ice cream to every child all summer because they got so many donations. They're rolling out each day for free.
Oh.
I think
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's rad. I mean,
Can adults get in on that?
well,
No,
I mean,
children
yeah,
only,
I mean,
Maddie.
You work, you have money, you can buy your own ice cream.
Is it like one free? Because if I'm a kid,
Well,
I get in that line, I get my ice cream, and I walk with my ice cream to the back of the line
right.
and then work on it real fast.
Yeah, well, we can see that all over your face and shirt and hands. So no.
That's from yesterday. That's from yesterday.
No,
I just don't.
no.
I'm poor. I don't have any clothes. I can't change. I don't have napkins.
No.
Please feed me.
Now. Experts say when you were a kid,
Yeah.
and I know that I'm experiencing it now, and I try to remember, but I don't really remember my mom constantly going, "How was your day?
Oh,
And what did you like today? And what did you learn?"
right.
One of the things I've asked them on occasion is, what's your favorite class? When you were young, what was your favorite class? What was your favorite thing?
It was either art class or
Lunch.
lunch,
Okay.
or just like I used to always be in the chorus, and that was like I took a music theory class.
You
stuff
did?
like that. Yeah.
Oh. You've probably heard stories about how American kids are lagging behind the education of kids in other countries, and now there's some new guidance out there demanding American kids get more recess.
Oh.
Remember recess?
Yeah.
Love recess. That was handball or
Get more recess.
Yeah, they need more recess.
Is
I
that
guess,
because they wouldn't be able to just sit in their room on a computer? They'd have to go outside and play? Like,
guess
let's
so.
get some vitamin D on these children.
The American Academy of Pediatrics says that recesses have been shrinking over the years, and it's worsening children's health.
Oh.
So this is a place where they're forcing kids outdoors and into the day. Physical activity is vital. Now that 1 in 5 American kids are dealing with obesity, and recess also gives kids a chance to navigate relationships and build confidence, which is important for older kids and younger ones. I agree. The social aspect of school, navigating the things that you encounter, is important.
Yeah, unless you're navigating away from a bully or something. I mean, there's certainly some of that stuff happening too. I didn't really ever enjoy recess all that much.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I would usually go to the art room. Just be like,
You had bullies that were after you at school?
It wasn't necessarily because I was being bullied. I did have a bully for a while at one time. Someone awful. This older brother of this girl I knew. And he was just, I look back on it now, I think he was just into me,
Well, and it's dangerous.
But he was rotten.
To say that that's how boys who like you behave. But I think you're probably right.
I know.
Like,
Well,
they
I think
don't
about
know
it.
how
Like,
to manage their own feelings.
I would not get off at my bus. I'd be like to the bus driver, I'm like, I can't get off at this stop. Just let me stay on the bus.
And
she did.
oh
Yeah.
yikes!
I know. Wally Brown.
Wally Brown, picking on girls. Huh.
Jerk.
It wasn't another girl. It was a boy that
No,
picked on
it was
you.
a boy.
Weird.
Or no.
Anyway, they say recess needs to be a little longer so that kids can be outside,
Do they
playing.
do like organized games
There's
in recess?
kickball and things like
Yeah.
that. Sure.
But I mean, like, is there, I assume there's teachers monitoring that. It's not just like a free for all Lord of the Flies situation, but
Recess aides.
recess aides? Yeah. The only girl fight I ever got into was also at recess. Yeah, Lucia
What is
Ware.
this fight?
I've told you about this.
I don't know that
Fourth
you have.
grade at intermediate school. And all the kids stood around, fight.
Wait, what do you mean intermediate school?
We
Fourth
had-
grade is
we had
elementary school.
No, we had elementary school was K through 3. Intermediate school, which was 4th and 5th. It just had to do with the sizes of the schools, I guess. We just had an extra place for school. And then middle school was 6th, 7th, 8th, high school.
Wow, a building just for 4 or 5?
Yeah.
I
So they
don't-
couldn't
That
fit
sounds
everybody
fun.
at the elementary school, I guess.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was scary,
Well, the
She-
fight?
Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, I didn't want to be in a fight with anybody,
Right.
but it was, and then as soon as somebody said, Lucia Ware wants to fight you, I'm like, what? What'd I do to Lucia
Now,
Ware?
hold on a minute. You're the lady that was beating the living crap out of your little brother and your little sister, but you didn't want to fight anybody else?
No, God, no.
What do you mean,
No.
God, no?
No, in fact,
You
I
were
don't even,
working
I
on
think
your-
that in the end, we didn't fight. They were yelling fight, and there was but then I think maybe a teacher came over and saved the day.
Oh, lucky you.
That might have been it.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
later,
I think you'd
Lucia
remember
and
if you were in a real fight.
I know. Well, I'm sure there would have been a lot of hair pulling and scratching,
Right.
bitch slapping.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know.
You
It was
don't-
4th grade, man. It was like over 50 years ago. It was 50 years ago. How old would I have been? 10?
Yeah, 9 or 10.
According to my story, recess is also a great time to de-stress and blow off steam. Just don't beat up your
Yeah.
you
Don't
know.
get into girl fights. Don't bully anybody. They should make us all run laps.
Most of that stuff in my life happened on the outside of school.
Oh,
There wasn't stuff as much happening in school, but there were some older kids and the one kid who was picking on me later, I never liked him, and he was way bigger than me, and I never really got it. Like, what did I ever do to this guy? And then later, way later in high school, he was like, I just never, you were such a twerp, but all the girls liked you.
oh,
And I was like,
jealous.
that's why you wanted to beat up a little kid? And he was like, yeah, it didn't make any sense. Why do they like you? And I was like, well, I don't know, but why did you
Didn't make any sense. Why did you beat me up?
You wanted to. He never beat me up. He never.
you're
got,
fast. You're
but
fast.
But I mean, it's just one of those things where he was, threaten or, step like this, and you'd be like,
Oh.
oh, what the hell,
Made you
dude?
flinch.
Well, yeah, you're 7 feet tall.
Mm.
Anyway, that was just such a weird thing to finally hear that and then be like, okay, well, I still don't like you. Doesn't matter. Like, you're that guy.
Yeah. We're not going to be friends or anything.
Yeah, it's,
You were mean to me.
it's just dumb.
Yeah.
What a dumb thing to have heard. Anyway, recess. It's back. They want more time for the kids.
Yeah. So it'll be great. It'll be time for the kids to sit outside with their phones. Solid.
The British Royal Navy is going to spend $270,000 to redesign uniforms for female sailors due to inappropriate placed buttons.
And it's going to cost them $270,000 to do that. How about just remove those buttons? How about we just take a seam ripper and get those
yeah.
buttons off the uniform? I can give me $270,000. I will solve your problem. For
That
you.
is so funny, though, huh? And then they actually have photographs with the story.
Oh, let
and
me see. Are they really?
The
Are they
buttons are where they say they are. They're. Hold on, let me go
not
back.
too low, not
No,
cross-eyed,
they're right where
not
they're.
one up, one
They're
down,
unfortunately right where they shouldn't be. Hold on.
or you mean where they
Our-
should be.
our
I think
internet
it's-
is
our
so
internet
slow.
is so bad today. You know what's funny too is like everybody complains about internet speeds, and there's probably not all that much that can be done about it.
Well, it's been faster, is I guess the point.
You know, truthfully,
It's not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Well,
I mean, and if I'm a woman in the Navy, then maybe I just go, please don't give us any special.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
Oh, you know why? Because on the females' uniforms, they're slightly larger than the other buttons and set outward.
Yeah,
Just
they're
set them inward to
outward,
make
right
them the
where
same size.
The boobies live.
Yeah. The
And
men's
then-
are also outward, but the men's don't seem to be bigger. Oh, and there's the queen in one of the outfits. The old queen.
This story is from Colorado. I imagine it's true of all areas that have legalized the doobie weed. Older adults in Colorado are showing up at cannabis dispensaries in growing numbers. They're not there for good times. They're there because they are hoping to get relief from some of the pain they feel. Either their knees hurt or they can't sleep, and they're running out of legal options. I did, in fact, write my friend. I have a friend who's a doctor.
Uh-huh. Is he a surgeon? Or is
He is
just-
a surgeon.
Okay. All right. So it's Deepak.
yeah.
Got it.
But I wrote him and I said, hey, quick question. Do you guys ever prescribe cannabis? I realize for cancer that you've done, that's
Sure,
been
right.
done. But what about other ailments, sleep, pain, inflammation? And he says, you can, but now that it's legal, you don't necessarily prescribe it anymore. It's
A
available
recommendation,
and
maybe.
plentiful. But he said that one of the reasons they might not recommend it is that let's see, where did he write that? There's not a lot of data on how good or bad it works for any particular person or ailment. So they haven't done enough studies to back up the idea of saying you should try this.
And
or
that's
try
because
that.
it was a Schedule 1 drug. So we're decades behind on the research of it.
And it's interesting because the first thing that got legalized was the medical use of it, which is sort of counter to what he's saying, but at least now it's legal and we can do all the experimentation we want.
Edibles are up big time in the age
A
group
lot
of
of people doing edibles.
60 to 85-year-olds.
I wonder if that is a sleep thing. John says sometimes he will take an edible at night, just like, I need to sleep. I'm doing it.
And also probably you have just a lot of aches and pains at that age.
Yeah.
For pain,
so it
for
just
sleep
makes you
problems,
more comfortable.
mental health concerns like anxiety or depression. So
Seems like that would make me more anxious.
Well, it's not for everybody,
That's
right?
true. Right. I get so paranoid.
well, and I think
wig
the
out.
last time you did it, you mixed it with booze too, which it
The last time I did it was I had the perfect buzz. I was at Bottle Rock getting ready to watch Muse. Village goes, hey, Sarah, you want to head out for this? That sounds like a great idea. Night ruined. Someone get me out of here. Get me out of here.
It looks like this is going to be a very special. This is the last story, and we'll do some text.
Okay.
Krispy Kreme is revealing a new orange dreamsicle original glazed donut.
Oh, my God. That sounds delicious.
It debuts today through Sunday.
I thought like Krispy Kreme just closed down or something. Didn't we just hear that they were going out of business?
I didn't hear that.
I don't know.
What are you talking
I
about?
swear that was like a story.
I don't remember doing that story, but this
Krispy
is
Kreme.
Orange
It sounds
Dreamsicle
great.
original glazed donuts are available through the weekend.
They're undergoing a significant turnaround after facing severe financial distress, a $441 million net loss in late 2025. I think you did this.
I did.
They terminated a partnership with McDonald's.
Oh, I remember that story. Yeah, they were
ton
being
of financial
served
losses.
in McDonald's locations.
A data breach settlement
Oh boy.
that they had to pay $1.6 million. No, that doesn't seem like much. $1.6 million. That's nothing.
Well,
Chump change.
donuts. What are you talking about? That's a lot of donuts.
It's a lot of donuts. So I guess they're fine. That's good. Oh, God, there's like the downfall of Krispy Kreme, the decline, structural problems. Jesus.
It doesn't seem like a very profitable business. People don't want to spend a lot of money on donuts.
Plus, how many donuts can one person eat? Let's
Well,
find
6.
out.
Location has got to be key too. That you got to be
Right.
easy
Somewhere,
drop off
yep.
the side of the road so you can pick them up and be on your way to work where you drop, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you got trouble parking,
Yeah. Well, listen, we are rooting for you, Krispy Kreme, and I think you should drop off a dozen of your new Orange Dream Bliss donuts for us to rave about.
Orange Dream Bliss.
What? I don't know. What did you say?
remember, Etta.
Dreamsicle.
Doesn't
Creamsicle?
matter. Our text
Dreamsicle.
number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie wants to tell you stuff you said.
Just a couple here. 510. Gonna go to Jamba Juice for lunch today, officially calling it Bob's Smoothie Club.
Oh.
Yeah!
Hopefully, Vinny will help you with your order.
Juicy.
925.
I work there now. Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
worked at Jamba Juice.
Your new.
So does the
place.
missus.
I think I was going to say I think Chris works there too.
Yep.
Oh, they wouldn't hire me. 925.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I had a boy that used to throw lemons at me on the corner every day, so I couldn't get home.
Oh.
I think we all had that kid.
You know, I have some hot takes about bullying. Obviously, it's bad when it's actually bad. But if someone's throwing lemons at you in like kind of a playful way, that's just kids being
What
kids.
if it's someone almost took my head off with a lemon?
That's different.
Get a
obviously.
catcher's mitt. Quit your complaining.
But you know, it's a little socialization out at recess.
I
some
don't
drama.
disagree. You definitely
important.
should be out figuring out how to navigate all of these types of things. That's part of your school experience.
Yeah. And now it's time to play a game.
Yay!
You know, you probably shouldn't learn how to run for your life before you learn how to, construct a sentence.
Yeah.
But
I think learning them concurrently
simultaneously,
makes
Right.
perfect
When
sense.
you're young and you've got kind of a wide bandwidth,
run for your lives!
Run. He's got a gun. Okay, how old is that guy or when did that happen? Maddie.
When did that happen?
When did that happen? Let's see if you like these. Family Ties airs its final episode after 7 years on NBC. That is the show that launched the career of Michael J. Fox. When did that end? When did that happen? Family Ties. And Maddie, you're first.
I'll say 1989.
89.
Oh, I was going to say like 1995.
88.
Somebody got it exactly right.
Was it me?
It was Maddie. 89 is the correct year.
Because then he went on to
Spin City.
Spin City,
Yep.
and then he fell off Spin City, and Charlie Sheen jumped on Spin City. Remember that?
I want to say they even got like
Heather Locklear on
on
that
it.
show
she
as
was on
well.
that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where I know Connie Britton from too?
I have no idea who you just said.
And Jennifer Esposito? Were they
What?
all Spin City?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
talking about?
I loved that show.
Oh,
NASA launches Skylab, America's first space station. It was considered a huge success at the time, but then it lost its orbit 6 years later and crashed back to Earth.
oh,
Skylab, when did that happen? And let's see, Bob, you're first. NASA launched Skylab, first space station. This isn't the ISS. This is something else.
Well, we went to the moon in 1969. Was it before or after that?
I'm not going to tell you. That's a good question that I'm not giving you an answer to.
'75.
75, says Bobby. What do you think, Vinny?
79.
79.
What year did you say?
75.
76.
It was 1973. That is a point for Bob. The turnaround on that was big. It was
By the
fast.
way, Connie Britton and Jennifer Esposito both on Spin City. You were correct.
Oh my God, Sarah!
Oh my
give her a
God!
point.
That's a point for
Give me a
you.
point. And never mind.
Barry
Harris.
Bostic.
Yes. I was going Bosworth. Former Yardbird singer Keith Relf was electrocuted and died in his home. Legend has it he was tuning his guitar in the bathtub, but no, it was just a poorly grounded amp in his basement.
Please say this again.
Former Yardbird singer Keith Relf was electrocuted and died in his home. The legend is he was playing guitar in his bathtub, but it was just a badly grounded amp. When did that happen? Electrocuted, died in his house. Be careful with electronics, everybody. Don't stand in water while you're playing electric guitar.
I have never heard this little morsel of trivia. I have no idea. Am I the first one too?
Let's
who's
see.
got a guess?
You are
Yeah.
first this time, yeah?
Fudge.
That's right. When did that happen? Well, I mean, it's a Yardbird story. Take a stab at it.
69.
69. All right. What do you think, Maddie?
I'm going to say 68.
68.
67.
It was 1976. That's a point for you, Vinny. You're on the board.
My goodness.
Current score, Maddie 2, Bob and Vinny 1. Let's do... How about this one? Seinfeld airs its final episode. Most people hated the final episode. The cast finally reunited on Curb Your Enthusiasm to give the show a true, proper, season-long send-off. It was great. When did that happen? The last Seinfeld episode aired. And
Not the reboot.
no.
The last episode.
The last
okay.
episode, the actual Seinfeld, the show.
I'll say 1997.
97. What do you think, Bob?
93.
93.
98.
It is exactly 1998.
Oh!
That's 2 points for Vinny. He pulls into the lead. It's 3 for Vinny, 2 for Maddie,
By the
1
way,
for Bob.
Homeboy's on a sweep this week.
I
so
know.
far. So
I'm
let's
aware.
put an end to that.
Don't. You don't mess with the when you're on the roll.
No, you don't mess when you're on a roll. He messes when you're on a roll. Melanie Griffith married Antonio Banderas. Today would have been their 30th anniversary, but their love is gone.
She got an Antonio tattoo as well, right on her shoulder.
They were married for quite a while, too.
Yeah. Is that Dakota?
No, that's Don Johnson's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Melanie Griffith married the Antonio Banderas. Puss in Boots.
Oh, God, I love Puss in Boots.
All right. I think that Bob is first. Go ahead, Bobby. When did that happen? When did they get married?
Who?
Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas.
You guys are still doing a show?
I can't believe
We're
it.
still on the air?
89.
89. What do you think, Vinny?
85.
85.
1990.
90. They married in 96.
Oh, geez.
That's a point for Maddie. And we're tie breaking it now. And this is
All
just
right.
Maddie and Vinny. Here we go. You each have 3. Let's go with, when was the polar bear listed as a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act?
Oh, God.
When did that happen?
What a
The U.S.
downer.
listed the polar bear as a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act. And Maddie, you have to go first. Okay, Vinny, you have to go first.
What the?
I don't know.
Bob
You just let him tell
he
you
just went
stuff?
Bob
through.
just went
Bob did
first.
just go first.
What the?
Deal with it, dude. Cope.
Deal with it, dude.
Cope
What kind of
with it.
game show host are you?
The kind that wants to go home. Here we go. The U.S. listed the polar bear as a
Jesus.
threatened species under the Endangered Species Act. What year did that happen, Vinny?
99.
99.
1998.
It was 2008. Vinny wins.
Oh, no!
All over your
yes.
face.
Oh, yes.
All over it.
It is all over my face.
Gross. And the kisses. Goodbye, everybody. Keep it here on LS all day. We have your chance to win tickets for Sold Out Bottle Rock 1205 with Mason, 505 with It's Jane. And don't forget, Jane does 97 minutes commercial free every day starting at 4 p.m. Tomorrow, it's Friday.
Yeah,
and we'll
it
be
is.
doing Bad Advice at 7 o'clock. It's not too late to send an email, badadvice973 @gmail.com. See you on Friday.
Thank you.